the game, and a huge play made by a young man that hadn't played football in a while. He's a super athlete, and we called his number, and he produced, and really proud of him. And like I said, it was good to see kids getting rewarded for the hard work that they've been putting in. You know, we did. We had lots of big plays from Brody, Ryder, Ritchie, Tyler. I mean, you could go down our offensive line. I thought they did an outstanding job up front, and so it was a team win for sure.
You know, when I'm not gonna lie, when Brody usually went on the kickoff team, sometimes me and Brent kind of hold our breath when he gets a kick because he kind of holds the ball out there and he's running sideline to sideline, giving it all he's got. And, you know, we've seen him lay it on the field a few times and kind of get a little worried. But, man, when he made that catch the other night, I don't think we'll worry about him anymore.
You know, he has put the ball on the ground a few times and made some mistakes, but it's not from lack of effort. That kid, he's 100% all the time. So we'll take it.
Well, let's talk about another thing me and Brent's been talking about up in the press box, maybe not on the air or anything, but we're going to put it on the air now. Why don't y'all just stay out at halftime? Don't even go to the dressing room at halftime. You know just stay out and hang out with the crowd or something, and get a hot dog or something.
That's actually been brought up. I don't know what in the world goes on, what we do, but you know, we've had suggestions from all sorts of people on what we need to do at halftime, so we come out playing better. So, you know, we might try. We'll try just about anything right now.
But I mean, you did. I don't know what, but I mean, you did come out a little flat at halftime. But I mean, you hung in there like a true team can, and I think you show what kind of team this can be.
Absolutely, that was maybe one of outside of coming out with the win, is seeing our kids, because they came out flat. You know, and in the past, after having a third quarter like we had, we wouldn't have competed in the fourth quarter. We did good enough. And, that kind of what goes back to scared of success, scared of losing, or scared of winning. And but they didn't. Third quarter was terrible. But they came back out in the fourth and won the fourth quarter and won the game. So it was good to see them. I'd much rather have a win where it's 44-0, but it was good to see those kids fight and come back and win that ball game.
Another young man that I've got written down here that we don't talk about a whole lot, and Drew likes to get around him on the sidelines, and that's True Sampson. He gets things fired up over there, and he had 2 big interceptions the other night, and he likes to get things going over there on the sideline, doesn't he?
Yeah, he's playing real good. He's one of those kids. He hadn't played much football. Last year was his first year to play football in quite a while too, so he just keeps getting better every week, and he's a great athlete, and he's learning more and more about the game each week, so he's just gonna continue to improve throughout the year. But yeah, if you guys ever want to do a mic'd up session, mic up Tree, and you'll be in for a good show. He's hilarious out there.
That's what I've heard too. We talked about Ryder and talk about the whole team. That was a total team effort.
Absolutely.
On Friday night.
Absolutely.
Okay, well, let's get to the Paradise game this week. We do play the Paradise Panthers at Jackrabbits Stadium tonight. We'll be on the air around 7:15, 7:30 game time. I believe it's senior night tonight as well. You got some great seniors on this team, but let's talk about Paradise tonight. This is another one of those must-win for the Jackrabbits, but it is from here on out probably. But, we got to win as many as we can on the way out. Talk about Paradise, if you would.
Yeah, this is we started talking last week about every game we play this year from here on out. It's the biggest game of the year. Essentially, we're in the playoffs. We got to win them to keep rolling. So, but Paradise is in the same boat. They start off district 0-3, and if they plan on getting to the playoffs, this is a must-win for them too. So this is a big ball game. It's going to be a playoff type atmosphere because really that's what it is. It's a playoff game. So there shouldn't be any reason to try to hype the kids up for this ball game. Paradise got a good ball team. They're 0-3, but they also played Brock, Boyd, and Pilot Point their first 3 games. So they've had a rough road to start out district. So their district record is not really telling them what kind of football team they are. They're a good football team, heavy on the run. They want to run the ball. They don't want to throw the ball. Their quarterback, he's good with the seat. We've got to contain him and keep him balled up all night. When we do that, we put ourselves in a good position to win.
Well, how concerned are you about the run? I mean, you just got through talking about the run. I mean, Brock hurt us bad when they got to the outside. I know that's a whole different animal there, but I mean, they hurt us when they got to the edge. I mean, do they have a lot of team speed? I know the Valentine kid's a good athlete and all. Is that a point of emphasis this week?
It has been. This week we've worked a lot on, strengthening up our edges and doing a few different things to help us. That's what they're going to try to do, and they did it all last night in the JV game. Run those sweeps out to the edge, get in the corner. So, excuse me, that's been a point of emphasis this week on defense is, getting those guys turned back into where we got help inside.
Well, let's hope that happens. I mean, if we win tonight, I mean, that's just got to be a confidence booster even further, right?
Well, right now, I told you yesterday, right now we're controlling our own destiny. And as long as we keep winning, we keep controlling our own destiny. We don't win tonight, then more than likely we're going to have some help. Have somebody help us out to get to where we want to be. So, but we don't plan on relying on anybody except ourselves. We plan on winning this game, keep our own destiny in our own hands, and keep rolling. String together some wins.
Well, we're 3-3 right now, and 1-2 in district, and I mean that's a lot better than we stood a course last year. We don't talk about that anymore.
That's right.
But I mean we're set up pretty good. I mean, if you win tonight, we're set up. People start thinking. That's another thing too. I mean, that's confidence in our part, but that puts a little fear in the team we're fixing to play too. I mean, their next team's going to think, "Shoot, Bowie, they're not the team they were. They have been." And I mean, that's got to put a little doubt in their minds.
Right, it does. It works both ways. It gives these kids confidence, which they need. Man, confidence goes a long way to being successful. And you're right, it does. It plays a little psyche with the other team as far as Bowie's not an automatic win anymore.
Right.
I guarantee you, win or lose, when you line up across from the Jackrabbits, you're gonna know you played a football game.
Well, I'm ready right now. Let's go play right now. So last night was about 3 sub-varsity teams with the 2 junior highs and the JV. I know we got at least one win out of that. Talk about that.
We went 1 and 2. Our 7th graders won, and then our 7th and 8th graders, our 8th graders in JV lost. So, we were just talking earlier, Paradise, their sub-varsities are always pretty good, pretty talented. With that style of offense that they run at the varsity level, they run it down through their sub-varsities, and it's tough. It's tough to prepare for on the varsity level, and it's really prepare for at the sub-varsity level. So the Paradise got a good sub-varsity teams, and our 7th graders went out and beat them. And that little 7th grade group, they're a scrappy little bunch. They're fun to watch. Talk about team win, everything they do. It's a team win. Those kids come together and they just find a way to compete and win.
Well, there's not very many of them either.
No, there's not, and they're a good group of kids though.
Hope we can all be there. It should be a great ball game. We need as big a crowd as we can get there tonight to root these young men on. And like I said, it is senior night. So any last thoughts on the game tonight? We need everybody out there.
We do. We need a big crowd and come support these kids. It's, like I said, senior night. Starts at 7 o'clock tonight. It's a pink out game. I think baseball's doing a tailgate out in the parking lot before the game. Come out, get some food. I think they're selling some hats and different things. So there's going to be a lot going on tonight. Come out, take part, have a little fun, and cheer the Jackrabbits on to another district win.
KNTX's coverage of Bowie Jackrabbit football continues now with the pregame show. Tonight's pregame show is brought to you by Sweet Boys Diner. We'll send you live to the stadium for tonight's pregame show right after this.
Hey, y'all, let's eat at Sweet Boys Diner this week. Enjoy their breakfast special for $4.99, including coffee, or their daily lunch special, including tea and dessert, with chicken and dumplings every Monday. Chicken fried steak is king all day on Wednesdays at Sweet Boys, including one side and dessert for just $5.99. Fridays are catfish special. On Saturdays, get their chopped beef sandwich with one side and dessert for $8.99. And you know about Renee's Homemade Desserts. Open 7 days a week with late evening dining on Wednesday through Saturday nights till 8:30.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Jackrabbit Stadium. Scott Weber, Brant Ferris, Drew Weber on the sidelines, bringing it to you here tonight as the Jackrabbits take on the visiting Paradise Panthers here tonight. Paradise comes in 0-3 in district. The Jackrabbits 1-2 in district. And Brant, we've talked about must-win situations. We took care of business last week, and another one here this week.
Absolutely. And And the Paradise Panthers, they're in a must-win situation too. So it's going to be a tough battle here tonight, and just hoping the maroon and white.
We'll take that.
Yeah, maroon and white come on top tonight.
Well, Paradise has played, I guess you could call it the big three in the district. Boyd, Brock, and Pilot Point. We played two of those, and so that's 5 losses for each team there. I mean, if you combine them with three for the Panthers and 2 for the Jackrabbits, and so they're in an 0-3 hole, and I mean that's a tough way to start the district, and they're looking to get out of the hole. The Jackrabbits got their win last week in a very exciting way against the Peaster Greyhounds. So Jackrabbits coming in on a high, I guess you could say, and the Panthers looking for their first district win here tonight. So
absolutely,
it should be a big night.
And Scott, that first win's tough to get, and as the Jackrabbits can attest to from last year's run through this district, it's tough to find that first one, and especially when you start down that slippery slope of losing 3 and 4 in a row.
It sure is, and hopefully the Jackrabbits will get that win here tonight. The Jackrabbits have to stop the running game here tonight, Brent, and that's led by Trey Valentine, and they run that run-pass option, mostly run option down the each end of the offensive line and towards each sideline, and that's going to be a booger to stop, as we found out in JV and freshman games last night.
Absolutely, that
or JV and junior high games.
Yeah, that running game was really tough to stop and really tough to determine where the ball was, and so everybody had to do a really good job of keeping on their assignment and knowing what their contained assignment is, as well as you got to try to keep those running backs inside where all your help is.
We've had a tough time with Paradise over the years. Even when we were probably a better team than Paradise was, we had trouble beating them every year. So we're going to have a complete game out of the Jackrabbits tonight, and it all starts with Kobe Miller at quarterback and Ty Harris at running back. So we're going to have good games out of those two guys tonight.
You are right there. I think Ty Harris is the key. Again, obviously, senior running back for the Jackrabbits has already amassed 787 yards of rushing attack this year. So he's 213 yards away from a 1,000-yard season, which we haven't had one of those. The biggest season we've had was 990 yards out of Brandon Hutto back in, I think, 2015.
Maybe so, yeah.
Like that. Maybe 16 or something like that. But anyway, so it just kind of tells you what kind of runner Ty Harris is he's already at 787 with only 6 games played this year.
Maybe back in the Corey J. Brady days.
Maybe.
So who knows?
Betts days.
Yeah, maybe so. So anyway, it's big win, for the Jackrabbits here tonight, and if we can get it, and that could set us up as we go into Whitesboro next week, and that's a tough place to play over there as well.
Huge momentum with the win tonight going into Whitesboro, and Scott's right, Whitesboro is a tough place to play. I remember going over there last year, just muddy track. Man, they just handed us our butt.
Exactly. So we'll see how it goes here tonight. Should be a great ball game, as Drew Weber will be on the sideline. Brant and I will be up here in the comfy of the press box. It is a little chilly out here tonight, but it's a great night for football here at Jackrabbit Stadium, and
doesn't feel like it in here.
No, it's nice.
Yeah, it's nice in here, right, Drew?
Is it a nice night down there on the sidelines, Drew? He gives us a thumbs up. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That's right.
So we should be a great ball game, and we'll send it back to the station for a couple of minutes, and we'll be back to bring this one to you here on KNTX. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Stable, innovative, flexible. Jacksboro National Bank retains the values and mission established in 1905, providing a stable foundation to build on. We strive to provide the latest products technology to allow our customers to take advantage of these advancements. Open minds and flexible approach allow Jacksboro National Bank to assist our customers to respond to opportunities. Stable, innovative, flexible. That's my bank. Jacksboro National Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
Wise Electric Cooperative, providing power for 75 years to the surrounding Bowie area with competitive rates and reliable service. Wise Electric is a non-profit touch-tone energy cooperative with a strong history of customer service and satisfaction. Wise Electric also has available energy-efficient rebates to customers, and we offer Wild Blue Exceed satellite internet services to members and non-members. Wise Electric, your local touch-tone energy cooperative.
Bowie Jackrabbit football is on the air. Brought to you by Jacksboro National Bank, Wise Electric, Patterson's of Bowie, Graham Livestock, Lone Star Backhoe and Septic, Legend Bank, Tim Wynn State Farm, Bear and Brothers, Twisted Oaks Golf Club, Advanced Rehab, Bowie Pharmacy, Hilltop Tire, Ledbetter Realty, Mayfield Welding, and by Farmers Insurance, Joseph Delgado, Enderby Gas, Lipscomb Auto Center, Wellington State Bank, and Ward's Auto. And now, let's go back to the field with our announcers, Scott Weber and Brant Ferris.
Welcome back here to Jackrabbit Stadium, beautiful Jackrabbit Stadium here tonight. And a nice crisp October night. And Brent, pretty good crowd coming in tonight. And the Jackrabbits with a new look out there tonight as well.
Absolutely. You got the black jerseys with black pants, maroon on the sleeves, a little bit on the helmets, and pink socks.
Yeah, it is pink out tonight here at Jackrabbit Stadium as the Mighty Marching Maroon is playing the national anthem down below us. And let's see if Drew can pick that up out there. Let's see. There we go. Great. So we'll listen to that. Good job, Drew. How about that? He was good for something.
Yeah, he finally got something right down there.
I'm not going to lie to you, Brent. Tonight, I'm a little nervous about this game tonight.
Are you?
It's a big game. We haven't had a big game in a little while.
It is
a little
we haven't had
nervous.
a big game since last week.
Well, I know, but I mean, every game from here on out's big for us.
Yeah, you're nervous about every game.
Oh, I
no matter
am.
what it is.
It's Jackrabbits involved. I get nervous.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're about ready to go. Jackrabbits won the toss, but deferred to the second half. So the Panthers wearing all white. KNTX tonight. And join these fans here tonight. There is a pretty good crowd here tonight, but there's lots of room here. No social distancing here tonight to satisfy you. I'm sure there's all kinds of bleachers over here to the right, and room to sit over here to the right, and we're joined here for the first time tonight by Theron Waldrop here tonight. What do you think about that, Brent?
He's making his debut up here in the press box.
Yeah, he looks nervous.
He's a little nervous. Yeah, he's almost as nervous as you are.
Doing the filming for the Jackrabbits tonight is Theron Waldrop, as we'll get his name in. And Alan Miranda to kick off for the Jackrabbits. Alan had a great game last week. Had a field goal, and didn't he? Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
And onside kick. Jackrabbits are down there. The Steelers got hard, and the Jackrabbits get it. Catching the Panthers a little off guard, and an onside kick for the Jackrabbits, and we get it down at the 42-yard line.
Up with it.
Looks like, who was it?
Curry.
Matthew Curry. Was it? Not Matthew Curry. Who's Matthew Curry? I say that every week. Gosh, what's wrong with me?
I don't know.
Who's Matthew Curry? Anyway, we get the ball, and the Jackrabbits come to the line of scrimmage. Maybe that's why we deferred to the second half.
Maybe.
Big number 71 out there on the left defensive end is Kobe's in the shotgun. There's Clayton Goodwin, a 6'4", 275-pounder. Kobe gets the snap, hands it off to Ty. Ty straight up the middle, and he hit the line of scrimmage. He may have got a half a yard on that one. How about Colton Price? He's already put one down over here.
Yeah. That's Valentine, isn't it?
Number 11? Yes, it is. Already holding his shoulder.
Ooh.
On his right shoulder, too.
Be a big loss for the Paradise Panthers.
Already holding his right shoulder.
Looks like they held Ty to no gain. we got a new system over here. So we got some mustard and ketchup cards
I
over
remember
there.
back in the days of the wheel, that made Corey Whitaker
Corey Hickey.
Corey Hickey, a legend in his own time.
Yeah.
Here's Ty with it again. Ty is stretching. Oh, and he's up. That was quick when he popped down, popped right back up for a gain of only one. So the Jackrabbits have the ball inside Paradise territory and only have 1 yard to show for it in 2 downs. So the Jackrabbits need a big play here. 3rd down and 9 for the Jackrabbits.
I think I'm going to change these coaches' names to the triplets. Right here.
Is Pickett one of them?
I don't know.
I think Pickett is one of them.
I can't tell who they are.
They all kind of look the same, don't they?
Maroon shirt, black pants, maroon hat, and one color card.
So here we go. Snap back. Kobe keeps it straight up the middle. Kobe's got a long way to go, and he's not going to get there. He only gets to about the 36-yard line, maybe the 37-yard line. And that's going to be a 4th down and about 5 for the Jackrabbits. So and we're going to punt.
Well, it's a good spot.
I don't know if we're punting or not. No, I don't guess we are. I guess Allen's just coming in. But
I say good spot for a fake even.
Allen's just coming in for his wide receiver spot. That's what's going on. So we're not going to punt. So quickly to the line of scrimmage with the play clock only down to 17. Jackrabbits at the line of scrimmage. If we were in Peaster last week, it got 30 seconds still on the play clock. That's 6 right now. Kobe gets it, looking to his right. He throws it to Ty. Ty's got a long way to go, and he gets to the 30s. And he gets it. Great extra effort by the senior night, Ty Harris, and the Jackrabbits have the 1st down on a little swing pass, and he had blockers out in front of him, and a great job of blocking by the offensive line of the Jackrabbits as well. And a 1st down and 10 for the Jackrabbits at the 28-yard line of the Panthers.
Really great play call there as you put the ball in your best player's hands and just tell him to go get it. And after watching him throughout that Peaster game, he wanted it more than the Peaster team, and he wanted it more there.
He sure did.
Panthers did.
Here he comes again, straight up the middle. This time he's hit, and ball's on the ground. Ooh, and we fell on it, I believe. And that is Wade, the center, falling on it.
Hit him right in his ankles.
He's up and back to the line of scrimmage. That fumble gave him an extra couple of yards. So a gain of about 3 on it's going to be 2nd down and 7 for the Jackrabbits. Clock running, 9:10 remaining here in the 1st quarter. As the Jackrabbits started the game with an onside kick and recovered it at about the 43-yard line, and now they're down at the 25 of the Panthers. Have 1 1st down to show for it, and the Ferris family has showed up.
Yes, they did, finally.
Yeah, kind of late.
Fashionably late.
Kobe back to throw, rushing to his left, and he overthrows his receiver. And that is Ryder Ritchie out in the flat, so it's going to bring up 3rd down and long now for the Jackrabbits, about 7 yards.
Pretty smart overthrow right there of Ryder, as he was going to lose yardage if he caught that ball. And so I think Kobe came up with a headsy play there and just overthrew him.
Jake Fallis will check into the game for Alan Miranda now, as maybe a little tighter formation. Ryder Ritchie will be out to the right.
We got the wrong card up there.
Oh, no. Pickett might have put up the wrong card. I think it's Pickett on the right over there.
I think so.
He's probably the decoy.
You think?
Now Kobe rolling to his left, and we have a flag.
We got a false start.
Oh, false start.
Drive killers right there.
So that'll move it back 5 yards. Bring up 3rd down and 12 now for the Jackrabbits. I'm sure we're in 4-down territory, so we still got two plays to get there, but we sure want to get a pretty good chunk out of it right here.
Yeah, at least 6 or 7. Cut it in half.
Just getting started here at Jackrabbit Stadium, 8:45 remaining. Here in the 1st quarter, we're still scoreless. We're going green and yellow on this one, it looks like. Nope, it's red on the other side.
Oh, he had to peek, see if he had it right.
Laminated. I wonder if Miss Bell laminated those in for him. I don't know. She didn't say anything about it, so it must have been a secret.
It's a secret.
Rolling back now. Kobe being pressured from behind, and he is sacked way back at the 35-yard line by a very excited number 17, Tristan Connor, a senior linebacker, I guess, for the Panthers. And now it's way back there for about, 16? 4th down and 16. So a promising drive is in jeopardy here now. And here we go, 4th down and 16 now.
It's kind of unusual change your play call method right in the middle of a district season.
Yeah.
You know, and you see that on a bye week or something like that. And maybe they did it last week. We were across.
Snap back to Kobe. Kobe back to throw, and he throws it out in the flat to Ryder. And Ryder will not get the first down as he steps out at the 30-yard line. Does not even get back to the original line of scrimmage. And the ball will go over on downs to the Paradise Panthers. But the Jackrabbits do get some positive yardage out of that drive as they do get a first down. But the false start penalty kind of brings that drive to a halt.
Sure does. But one thing it does do is they stole a possession there and kept Paradise offense off the field.
Yep. So here comes Valentine and the offense for the Paradise Panthers, and they're trying to start the play clock, but we're not starting the play clock. And it finally starts, I guess, and here goes Valentine around to the right side. Watch out, here he goes down the sideline. He's into...
Oh, got a hold right there. No
into
call.
Paradise territory. He's all the way down to the 20-yard line. And just what we were afraid of happens on the first play, and it's coming back, it looks like.
He
stepped out of bounds. I'm sorry.
At the
36-yard line.
Yep.
They got play cards too, so we may be trying to playing a game with them or something over there. So Valentine with a big carry on the first play of the game, what we've been worried about. And they got all kinds of stuff going over there.
My gosh. They had to have an extra
Here
bus.
comes the runner out to the left side this time. Chop blocks all over the place, and he gets down in front of the 20 and down inside the 10, inside the 10-yard line to about the 8-yard line. I didn't mean chop block penalties. I just mean they were chopping us down. And he's all the way down to the 8-yard line. First down and goal at the 8.
It's Train Cox on the carry for the Panthers there. As it does get down to the 8, like Scott said. Their trip into the red zone here already with 2 plays.
2 plays, no threatening to score on the Jackrabbits here. If we can't stop the run, it's going to be a long night.
Or a short one.
Yeah, Valentine rolling to his right. He's cut down behind the line of scrimmage back to the 10-yard line. Great job by Ty Harris for the initial contact, and then he was picked up there. Let's see who else is in there. They got them bunched up numbers.
I think it's Ryder. Nope, Dre.
Oh, yeah, it is Dre Donnell in there as well. So they'll move it all the way back to the 11-yard line, it looks like, where to bring up second down and goal at the 11.
Good job of Ty by shooting the gap there and forcing Valentine to change his motion early.
Three receivers to the left and hand it off to the wingback coming inside. He's got a little bit of a hole, and he's down to about the 3-yard line, it looks like. All the way down to the 3-yard line, bring up third down and goal at the 3. Clock running, 6:15 remaining here in the first quarter as the Panthers look to get on the scoreboard first. So Panthers come to the line of scrimmage now. Jackrabbits are going to have to make at least a 2-play stand here. Or a 2-down stand. Here's Valentine with it to the left side. Puts his head down and goes in. Oh, he's down at the 1. So bring up fourth down and goal at the 1-yard line. Just a little bit short.
This would be a huge stand for the Jackrabbit defense right here. Giving up 2 huge plays. First 2 plays of the drive, and then ended up having to stuff them here on the 4th and goal right here at the 1.
Fourth down and goal at the 1-yard line. Play clock just at the 18-second mark.
I'd force them to beat us with the pass right here. Yeah. Sell out on the run. But the question is which running back are you going to tackle?
That's exactly right. 6 seconds on the play clock. Panthers looking around. What are they going to do? 2 seconds, 1 second, and they'll call a timeout as the play clock runs out. But they do get the timeout before the play clock runs out. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 30-second timeout as the Panthers are threatening to score. 4th down and 1. Big play coming up. We'll be back in 30 seconds. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Hi, this is Corey Hooks, managing partner of Patterson & Bowie. Whether you find yourself at a 1st and 10 or 4th and long, we are here to assist you in all your vehicle needs. We offer a great selection of new Ford, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram products, as well as our Patterson Perfect pre-owned vehicles and our Cash Corral with prices starting at $2,500. Looking to accessorize your ride? We've got all the bling you need. If your current vehicle has been sacked, our body shop will get you back under center in no time. That's Patterson & Bowie or PattersonandBowie.com. Go Jackrabbits!
That's exactly right. Go Jackrabbits. We need to stop them right here. 4th down and goal at the 1-yard line as the Panthers are threatening to get on the board first here tonight. 5:09 remaining as they had to call a timeout as the play clock was running down on them. They were trying to avoid the 5-yard delay of game penalty. Panthers are ready to go. Jackrabbit defense is wrapping up their meeting out on the field, and we're ready to go here. 4th down and goal at the 1-yard line.
Set right on the run, boys.
See if they run some kind of bootleg or what they do here. A little misdirection, or they just run right at us as Valentine waiting on the breaks through and stops him, and the Jackrabbits will take over at about the 3-yard line.
Ooh, what a play by Colton Price.
Finally, we've been waiting on Colton to make a big play the last few weeks, and he makes it right there, and the Jackrabbits will take over. So both teams will have their first initial drive of the night, and both teams come up empty, but none bigger than right there as the Jackrabbits come up and make the stop on Valentine as he took it himself on the left side, and Colton Price comes up from his right defensive tackle spot and makes the play.
What a great play right there.
Jackrabbits are in the hole.
Momentum right here.
Exactly right. See if we hand it off to Ty. Ty has it. Ty right up the middle. May have gotten out to about the 6-yard line for a gain of about 2.
They are just keying on number 3 right now.
As everybody does.
Absolutely. Give him to the 7-yard line. Gain of 3.
How'd he get 3 out of that? That's a
He's
good
shifting.
run. That's a good run by Ty, though. 3 yards. And we'll send it down to Drew here in a minute. See how the feeling is on the sideline after that big stop as the play clock is down to 17. Players are still looking around at what's going on here. Down to 10 now as we come to the line of scrimmage. Big play here. We don't want to make a mistake down in here. 2nd down and 7 for the Jackrabbits. Kobe in the shotgun. He'll hand it off to Ty, and Ty's hit right at the line of scrimmage. And maybe he'll get to the line of scrimmage as Colton Price just smashes Valentine. And Valentine will get the 15-yard penalty.
That's 15 right there. Colton Price is here to play tonight.
He smashed Valentine, didn't he?
He sure did.
And Valentine didn't like it. And he'll get the 15-yard penalty, it looks like, unless they go, for some reason, they go offsetting.
Yeah. But
I don't think they would anyway.
I don't think so on that one, for sure. Looked like Colton was just blocking downfield.
Yeah.
He was trying to get up off the
dead ball. Personal foul against the Panthers. Yeah. Unsportsmanlike. So that's 1 for him.
Yeah.
So he can't get another one. So that's a big play there. That'll get the Jackrabbits out of the hole here. And I don't blame them. I mean, if you're a Paradise fan or a coach over there, I don't blame you. You don't want to see your quarterback getting pancaked 10 yards down the field.
No, not at all.
I mean, I don't mind them being upset, but that's the way it is.
When to stop it.
I wouldn't like it if Kobe is out there getting pancaked either, but Kobe doesn't play defense, so tough, right?
Yeah.
So Kobe back to throw. He's looking, and he just overthrows his intended receiver, and that is Devin Melton. And why don't we go ahead and send it down to Drew for his first report of the game? How's things going down there, Drew?
Well, guys, the energy so far is good. You know, we've seen big plays for Colton Price, offensive end blocking and tackling whoever it was right there at the line. Seems like he'll be a key contributor to the energy tonight, guys.
That's about right. I hope he is. He's come out ready to play so far here tonight. I think Drew dropped everything he had.
Yeah.
Got him. So pass went incomplete. Bring up 2nd down and 10. Here comes Melton trying to get outside. And that's not Devin's game right there. He's trying to get outside. And he goes backwards. So we'll lose about 2 yards on that. Bring up 3rd down and 12. And let's see if Valentine's still out there.
Yeah, he's still out there.
Yeah, he's still.
Far side, far defensive end.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he is.
They must have another number 11.
No, they've got 111.
Okay. All right. You know how some teams have the double number.
I know, but maybe not this time. So a big 3rd down here for the Jackrabbits again. Let's just don't make a mistake. 3rd down and 12. As there's 3:21 remaining in the first quarter. Kobe rolling out to his left, throws and it bounces in, I believe.
Oh, no, we got it.
Did we get it?
But
Ty
we're still
Harris
short.
with the reception, and now decision time for the Jackrabbits. As it's going to be, second down, fourth down and 2, but it's way in our territory, and we will punt. I think this is a smart decision here, Brant.
Yeah, I do too.
Unless we fake it.
You don't want to lose the field position game after you just come up with a big stop on the 1.
So Alan Miranda will punt for the Jackrabbits. It's fourth down and less than 2, it looks like. A little less than 2, maybe.
Yeah, short 2.
But the Jackrabbits will punt. 10 men on the line of scrimmage for the Panthers. Here's a snap. And he needed close there, but he did get it away. And it touches a Jackrabbit. Back here at the 29-yard line, so that's where the Panthers will take over. Back here at the 29. We got a beanbag. We know where it is. Come on. So it'll be down at the 29, but still a pretty good
he's
punt.
Gonna make it a 31.
Whoa, here. He touched it at the 29. Why did he put it at the 31?
Because that's where it hit the guy.
Well, okay.
I just work here, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, well. Part of life.
Yep. This game brought to you by the Bowie News. If you think you know football, well, try your wits in the Bowie News. Fill out the pigskin picks inside the Wednesday editions through November and win cash prizes and also be entered in for a grand prize drawing at the end of the season.
Been a great first quarter so far, back and forth. Now the Panthers have the ball for their second attempt at the ball game, and here comes Valentine straight up the middle. He dives forward, and a flag comes in way back from the back judge. And that's usually holding.
He's going to have to ice his arm.
Yes, he is. He threw that about 25 yards.
Yeah.
That's got to be holding on the Panthers, doesn't it?
It's got to be. Or a chop block.
Yep, something there. And so we're looking over at the Jackrabbits, still looking over at the Jackrabbits, and it's a block in the back against the – we almost did it.
Yeah, I was
against the Panthers.
I think you could block in the back on offense, but or on defense.
So another penalty on the Panthers, and man, that moved it back all the way to the 20-yard line. I guess there was a spot foul, huh? Hey, that an 11-yard penalty. I guess that was a spot foul, huh?
I guess so.
Blocking the back in the hole like I didn't know. Oh, well, we'll take it.
I'll take it.
Why don't the play clock start? He blew the whistle. Or is the play clock down, or what's going on?
I don't know. They were having trouble with it earlier.
Oh, well. So Valentine has them out at in the shotgun. First down and a bunch here, and he throws it up, and it's almost intercepted. Ty Harris almost made the big interception. And we've seen that. That's Jackrabbit's favorite play right there, to intercept that pass you think is going to go for a touchdown. We just step in front and intercept it. And that's usually the Roddy Ritchie play.
Yeah, absolutely. That leads to 6 real quick for the Jackrabbits.
Just a little bit more air under that, and it would have been 6 for the Panthers.
Yeah. That was 6 going one way or the other.
But it's second down and 21.
Not sure how you get a 11-yard penalty.
I don't either. But anyway, it's play number 4 for the Panthers here. So whatever that is. And now it's an end around reverse here for the Panthers, and the Jackrabbits do pretty good to bring him down at the 20-yard line. Well, the Jackrabbits defense is flying around tonight, with the exception of one play where Valentine beat us down the right side of the field, over on the far side of the field.
Anthony Cardenas on the carry there only gets a gain of 2. A lot of running for 2 yards.
It sure was. So the end around does not work for the Panthers, and that'll bring it to 90 seconds left here in the first quarter. We're still scoreless here at Jackrabbit Stadium. And it's a big play here, third down and 18. And there's Chad Duval on the phone for the first time tonight.
It's about time.
Here's the snap. Back to throw is Valentine. He throws it across the middle, but if the Jackrabbits will get him, they'll stop him short of the first down. Let's see what Duval has to say.
That's Cox on the reception for the Panthers.
Yeah, it's tied 0-0.
You not listening?
You're not listening? Well, that's where the radios are.
Yeah.
All right, I got to get
104.3.
Okay. Oh, they going for it? Fourth down and about three here for the Panthers, and it looks like they're lining up to go for it here. Big play here.
Watch the ball, boys.
Big play here. Fourth down and 3. 39 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Valentine has it. Valentine get it.
Oh, what a spot. He got one heck of a spot.
And we're waiting. They're moving the chains already. They're not even going to look at it.
Wow, he got a heck of a spot.
And they moved that in a hurry, didn't they?
Yeah.
Valentine needed 3, and he got about maybe a 3 and an inch. And they didn't even mark it or anything. I mean,
nothing. No measure, no.
Just mark it and let's go. So that should get us through the first quarter here. The Panthers may try to run another play. Yeah, there's 10 seconds on the game clock. They're about the same, so I guess they will run another play. It's down to 4.
They're not going to.
No, they're not going to. And that will be the end of the first quarter. A great first quarter here in Jackrabbit Stadium. Both teams fighting for their playoff lives here tonight, you could say. And we are tied at 0. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Add some cows to your herd, or maybe you have too many cows and need to downsize. Call on Ronnie Harden and Jackie Bishop at the Graham Livestock Commission in Graham, Texas. They have a sale every Monday at noon. Call 940-549-0078 or email ronnie@grahamlivestock.com. You can also visit their website at grahamlivestock.com to view their past sales and get directions. Graham Livestock Sales, 203 Highway 67 in Graham, Texas. Livestock sales every Monday at noon.
Lone Star Backhoe and Septic specializes in new septic systems and septic cleanout, which is recommended every 3 years. They can also repair your septic system. In addition, they build new roads, house pads and ponds, barns, clear brush, and install storm shelters. For a free estimate, call 940-841-1736. Serving the Monte, Clay, Wise, and Jack County area. Lone Star Backhoe offers competitive pricing and quality work. Whether residential or commercial, call the staff at Lone Star Backhoe to discuss your next project. 940-841-1736.
Welcome back to Jackrabbit Stadium. Scott Weber, Brant Ferris, bringing it to you here on KNTX. Jackrabbits and the Panthers are tied here as we start the second quarter, and a run by the Panthers gains about 5 yards as we start about 6 yards to start the second quarter. And we've had it all so far. We've had big runs by the Panthers. We've had end arounds. We've had fumbles. We've had goal line stands.
Yeah.
So hopefully we don't have a Panther explosion here in a minute. As this is number 3 going around the left side, and he gets the Panther first down. That is Train Cox with the first down. He's inside Jackrabbit territory at the 46-yard line, and that's it. Like I said, a first down for the Panthers. That's a pretty good run there, Brent. Just enough to get the first down for the Panthers there.
Just enough. Defense is doing a really good job. Can't take anything away from them right now as they're flying around to the football tonight.
Lady Rabbit volleyball team in City View tonight. That could wrap up a playoff spot if they get that win, which they should, really. Here's Valentine handed off to number 5 up the middle. He'll get about down to the 39-yard line. That's number 5, Richard Johnson, with the carry. And he'll get about 7 yards on that carry. And the Jackrabbit defense is bending a little bit here.
It's been their MO for years.
Sure has, hasn't it?
Bend, but don't break.
Yeah, we don't want to break. We've seen too many breaks.
Yes, we have.
So second down and 3 for the Panthers. Clock running, 10:20 left here in the first half. We're tied at 0. Valentine looks at his play sheet on his left wrist. And number 1 goes in motion. Valentine keeps it straight up the middle. And he gets another Paradise first down, it looks like. He's right at the marker anyway. And they are moving the chains. But listen over here says moving.
Yep.
Isn't he?
They're going to have to.
Is that what he's doing?
They're going to have to measure that. I don't know. No.
Okay, he's saying, no, we're not measuring. And they do give him the first down.
Then they back the ball up. I'm confused.
So first down and 10 at the 36-yard line for the Panthers as they're in Jackrabbit territory here. 3 receivers to the right. send a man in motion, and here he comes to the right side. This is Johnson. Johnson cuts it back. Oh, no. Here we go. He's open to the left side, and that may be a block in the back, but there it is. There's a block in the back. I think there was about 2 or 3 blocks in the back on that one.
Then you were looking at maybe some of those blindside blocks coming out.
Yep.
As he reverse fields.
As Johnson came to the right side, then reverse field all the way around to the left side. Got the first down, but there is a flag back here at the 37-yard line. Unless they talk each other out of it. We've seen that plenty of time.
That he marked the ball where he actually went out of bounds. So,
and it is a block in the back against the Panthers. That's dangerous. I mean, you see that a lot when you reverse field like that. And the defenders have their back turned to the blockers, and I mean, you can't really blame the young men. I mean, they got their back turned, but you're trying to protect your runner there. Yeah, look where we're at now. Way back in Jackrabbit territory at the 49-yard line. 15, 25 yards. Is that what you got?
First and 25, yeah. 15-yard penalty for some reason.
And here's the pass going down the left side. Jackrabbits are out there, and pass interference coming on True Sampson, it looks like. True just ran into him. That should be an automatic first down for the Panthers. And we're waiting on
Where is he? There he is. It's like, where is the white hat?
We're waiting on the call. It is pass interference on the Jackrabbits. We'll move it all the way to now.
Just going to get that 15 back.
Yeah, it sure is. To the 36-yard line of the Panthers.
For the Jackrabbits.
That's what I said. Yeah, I meant think of that.
Yeah. That'll be a first down, won't it? Yeah.
Yep, first down and 10 now. So that was just kind of a wing and a prayer, and their prayer was answered. So Valentine sends a man in motion, and we have offsides against the Jackrabbits, and I guess that'll stop the play. Luckily,
offsides, or did they move first?
I don't know. We got people hollering out there anyway.
It is offsides.
And it is offsides against the Jackrabbits. So luckily they stopped it.
Yeah, Valentine was gone.
Can't pick up the whistle out there, can we? So it goes to the 31, and it's first down and 5, clock running. 9:20 remaining here in the first half. We're still scoreless here at Jackrabbit Stadium. That's where we got to step up and make another big defensive play here, Brent.
Absolutely. Assignment football right here. Make sure you know who your assignment is.
Man in motion, but Valentine keeps it up the middle. Valentine's got room to run. He's carrying Jackrabbit tacklers with him down to the 19-yard line, and another first down for the Panthers. That's just good, hard-nosed running there. He had some blockers pushing him on the way, and the Jackrabbit defense couldn't bring him down. They mark it at the 20. So that's a good run there, Brent, all the way down to the 20.
And hard to get to him with that many blockers in front of him. Hard to get to the ball carrier to stop him.
So first down and 10 for the Panthers inside Jackrabbit territory at the 20-yard line. Here comes a man in motion, and he hands it to him this time, and this time he's tripped up by Ryder Ritchie. And he will fall forward for about 3 yards, though, maybe 2 yards. Let's see where they mark it. And they mark it at the 28, so it's only a 2-yard gain. Bring up second down and 8. Nice play there by the junior, Ryder Ritchie.
Richard Johnson on the carry for the Panthers gets down to the 18.
Clock still running, 8:15 remaining.
Fast moving.
Sure is.
Hurry up.
Sure is. It's only 8:05.
Jackrabbits have only had, 2 possessions?
Yep, 2 possessions in this ball game. This is the third for the Panthers?
We stole the first one.
Well, this is their second.
This is their second, yeah.
Here's Valentine with it. Valentine may score. He's at the 5, he's at the 3, and he dives. And he's in for the touchdown. 18-yard touchdown. Number 11, Trey Valentine.
18-yard run by Valentine wraps up the Paradise Drive. 14 plays that cover 69 yards. And the Panthers are on the scoreboard first, 6-0.
I blame all that on Theron Waldrop.
Absolutely.
Here's the snap and the kick is up, and it is good. And with 7:49 remaining here in the first half, the Jackrabbits now trail 7-0. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
At Legend Bank, we make home banking easy. Whether it's mobile banking with your smartphone or online banking with your desktop, we have you covered. You can even pay with your mobile device so you never have to get your debit card out of your wallet. Mobile banking is available for both Apple and Android devices. So skip the trip to the bank and visit our website at www.legend.bank to learn all about the ways you can bank without ever leaving your house. It's our privilege to serve you. Member FDIC, wireless carrier charges may apply.
Accidents happen. No matter when or where they do, you can count on State Farm to be there. See State Farm agent Tim Wynn at 201 West Pecan in Bowie for dependable, affordable protection with the good neighbor service you deserve. With cut-rate car insurance, you don't have an agent to turn to when you need help. With State Farm car insurance, you get an agent you can depend on and insurance company you can trust. No matter when or where an accident occurs, you can count on State Farm for the best combination of service, price, and protection. See State Farm agent Tim Wynn at 201 West Pecan or call 872-2820.
Welcome back. We'll run down the scoring drive for you as the Panthers get on the scoreboard first. Here's the left-footed kick coming down to the 17-yard line. Ty Harris trying to get outside. May have got away with the face mask there, but Ty gets out to about the 34-yard line before he's brought down. As with 7:49 remaining in the second quarter, Paradise scored on an 18-yard run by Trey Valentine straight up the middle of the Jackrabbit defense on a keeper from the quarterback spot, and that capped a big 69-yard drive in 14 plays. Ball control offense by the Paradise Panthers, and the extra point was good, and the Jackrabbits trail 7-0.
That scoring summary brought to you by the Bowie News, where every night during the school year, the Bowie News posts scores to Facebook and Twitter. Get updates on how local teams are faring on the Bowie News Facebook and Twitter sites. Follow the news on Twitter or like them on Facebook.
Kobe Miller hands off to Devin Milton. Devin puts his head down. And he'll get about a couple of yards, maybe 3 yards. We'll see where they mark it. Devin danced around and put his head down and got a couple of yards. Second down and 8 for the Jackrabbits. 7:20 remaining here in the first half here at Jackrabbit Stadium, and a fast-moving first half of football here tonight. And a beautiful night for football here at Jackrabbit Stadium. Kobe in the shotgun as Devin Milton out to his right. He throws, and there is Brody Armstrong with the catch out to the 42-yard line. It's going to be a couple of yards short of the first down. That's just a little hitch pattern. Brody comes up limping a little bit. He said, they don't hit me that hard in basketball. But what a great catch that young man made in the Easter game last week. Saved the game for us, probably.
That was a game, probably a season saver.
It sure
really
was. So a great play there by Brody, and it is third down and 2 for the Jackrabbits. 6.5 remaining now in the first half. Jackrabbits trail 7-0. Need a first down here. Kobe takes it to the right side.
Paradise took a timeout.
That's thinking there was fixing to be a flag. We don't need either one of them.
Timeout. Yeah, we got the defense puzzled now. That's what it is.
Well, let's send it down to Drew during this timeout, and Drew, need a timeout right here. What do you think? What do you think Jackrabbits are going to do right here? Takes them a little while to get going.
Well, guys, to me, it seems like the run game's not there right now, so maybe they might look to the pass game. It worked a lot during the Peaster game, but this Paradise defense is just a little bit different, guys, so it'll be interesting to see how they go forward.
Yeah, well, so what do you got your earphones in now?
No, he doesn't have me.
No, he doesn't have me, and he can't hear me. There he
does.
So what do you think we're going to draw up here? Maybe a quarterback draw or something like that?
Yeah, quarterback draw. Since Kobe's injury, he hasn't had the same legs under him. It's just play-by-play with him. But it wouldn't surprise me tonight if we see a tie at quarterback. Some, running the Wildcat, just a little bit unconventional, guys.
All right, thank you, Drew. That will be kind of, I guess he's not moving as good as he used to, but he's still done a good job back there. So
He sure has. Now he's got 3 receivers to the right and 1 to the left.
So we need to play here. 3rd down and 2, and he'll hand it off to Devin Melton.
He didn't get it.
We talked about before, that's not really Devin's strength, is trying to get outside, and that'll bring up 4th down and 1. I say go for it.
This is a dangerous play right here. About 6 minutes left in the half. You're going to give a tough Paradise offense some easy field to cover, but when Allen's coming out, I'm pretty sure you're going for it.
So Jake Fallis will check in for Alan Miranda, and it looks like we're going to go for it. Play clock's running. It's down to 15.
I'm giving the ball to number 3 right here.
Yeah, you got to, don't you?
You have to.
So here we go with the play clock down to 6. Kobe waiting on the snap. Paradise loading up on and it's into the line of scrimmage, and I don't think so.
We didn't get a very good spot. Paradise got a dang good one earlier.
We didn't make it.
This guy's running right down the line.
We didn't make it.
Easy right here.
We didn't make it. We didn't get close to making it. That was a terrible spot on that far side of the field. We didn't even get a half a yard.
No, that was a terrible spot.
That was a terrible spot. And Coach Mandrell's out on the field.
Look where they switched the ball.
Now look where the ball's at.
Yeah, look where the ball's at now.
That's
now
a first down.
Easy.
That's a first down where they marked it now.
Yeah.
Well, what's the deal? Well, they got it right now. That's a first down by half a yard. Here comes Paradise at the line of scrimmage. They can blow this game open here with the 2-touchdown lead, and the Jackrabbits aren't ready. Luckily, dropped from behind is Donnell bringing down Valentine, luckily. But the Jackrabbits were still grabbing about the call, and Paradise was at the line of scrimmage for a first down. No, we're not. 2nd down and 1.
Yeah, it shouldn't be first down.
Move the chains, what I was going by.
Who's on the chain gang today?
I don't know. You see Dean over there?
I see Dean over there, yeah. He's getting after him.
But man, where they marked the ball, it was a first down.
Yeah.
I don't know what the deal was there, but we need to make a stop right here. 5 minutes remaining in the game. And here goes Paradise out to the left side. That was a block in the back, but that's not going to get called either. And that's right at the line of scrimmage. I think that's what the coaches are saying over there, too. But they don't see if they give them a first down here. They will give them a first down. They didn't even measure or anything. So a first down by number 3 for the Panthers, Lane Cox. So there's 4:48 remaining. Paradise leads 7-0. Jackrabbit offense is struggling here tonight. And Valentine straight up the middle. He dives over one of the Jackrabbits, and that is Ty Harris with the stop for the Jackrabbits. You can hear the Coach Sandoval on the defensive coordinator for the Jackrabbits hollering out to him. That's going to be a gain of about 5. 2nd down, 5. The Panthers near be chewed up
in a hurry. They only have 1 timeout left. And we're about
8 seconds remaining on the play clock here. Valentine gets ready. We need to stop him, Brent, somehow.
Yes, we do.
We've seen crazier things. We've seen crazier things here. Here's Valentine with it again. Valentine's hit at the line of scrimmage. Now he's at the 20, still pushing forward. And he'll get about 4 yards out of that somehow. 2nd down and 6 for the Panthers here. Clock running, should be running, 3:15 remaining.
Maybe they'll just run out of time.
3 minutes remaining now. 2nd down and 6 for the Panthers. Still a lot of time left here in the first half as the Panthers lead 7-0. Valentine brings his offense to the line of scrimmage. Now he sends Train out to the left. He's got it. And the Jackrabbits bottle him up at the line of scrimmage. And it should be about 3rd down and 6 now, maybe 3rd down and 7. See where they mark it. And I don't see the down marker moving any.
Nope. Right at the 18, right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 6 here, probably 4 down territory for the Panthers, so the Jackrabbits need to make a stop right here.
Big 3rd down play, and Colton Price checks back into the football game.
I noticed that.
Yeah, get him in, get him in, get him in is what I heard the coaches saying. And so out he ran. He's looking to make a big play right here.
3rd down and 6 for the Panthers. Shotgun formation again. Valentine will hand it off to the outside. Big hole. Trying to get to the outside. He does. Down to the 5-yard line. And Trey Downhill makes the stop. And it's 1st down and goal. That was number 23, I believe. Is that who that was?
It's 26 again. I think
it was
Gonzalez.
number 26. And that is Joe Gonzalez. Big hole on the left side of the Jackrabbit defense. And nobody there to make the tackle for the Jackrabbits. And it's 1st down and goal for the Panthers at the 5 with 2 minutes remaining. Why in the clock running?
1st down.
I know, but it would sit there for a long time. Last week, we never stopped it. So Valentine has it right up the middle, and he should go in, and I'm sure he does.
Nope, down at the 1.
Oh, gosh. How can these kids just walk out when
they're right here at the 1?
Yeah.
Oh, well. They don't know what football is.
So 2nd down and goal at the 1-yard line, and they're on score right here with 90 seconds remaining. Hopefully not, but the way they're moving the ball on the Jackrabbits, watch out. Here's Valentine, and he will go in for the touchdown, and he just mows right over Jackrabbit tacklers. Oh, my gosh. So the Jackrabbits fall behind by 2 scores now.
That's a one-yard run by Valentine.
Colton Price is ready to fight.
Yes, they are. That 1-yard run wraps up a Paradise drive, 9 plays, 44 yards, and it's 13-0 in favor of the Panthers.
There's Valentine's 2nd touchdown of the night. And we knew we had to stop him. We hadn't stopped him yet. I guess we did down on the goal line earlier, but they've made us pay since then, and this extra point is up and good. So with 1:26 remaining here in the 2nd quarter, the Paradise Panthers have put up 2 touchdowns to the Jackrabbits 0, and they lead 14-0. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Barron Brothers Farm, Garden, and Pet Center in Bowie proudly sponsoring the Bowie Jackrabbit football team. Barron Brothers stocks a wide variety of hunting accessories for all your hunting needs. Don't forget, Barron Brothers also offers a great selection of feed and attractants to make your hunting experience a wild success. Barron Brothers deer corn is a great buy and comes in a 50-pound bag. New this year, Barron Brothers will also carry an apple-flavored deer corn in a 50-pound bag in addition to their regular deer corn. Stop by Barron Brothers Bowie location today for all your feed, farm, pet, garden, and hunting needs.
Twisted Oaks Golf Club, constructed in 1960, is Bowie's hidden gem. Tucked in the Big Oaks on the edge of Amon Carter Lake, the course offers a variety of scoring opportunities in a family-friendly environment. Enjoy a game of golf with your friends. The helpful staff is always ready to assist. Twisted Oaks Golf Club, 676 Country Club Road on Amon Carter Lake. Call 940-872-4000. Visit their Facebook page at Twisted Oaks Golf Club.
Welcome back, Scott. Weber, Brent Ferris, bringing you Jackrabbit Football. We'll run down the scoring drive for you in a minute. And here's Brody Armstrong with the return. We need a big return here, and Brody gets out to the 40-yard line of the Panthers. Excuse me, the Jackrabbit on 40-yard line. Good gosh, look at all this.
What are you going to do with all that? That's going to hurt you later.
Huh? I know where I'm at. As with 1:26 remaining in the 2nd quarter, Paradise scored on a 1-yard run by Troy Valentine. That capped a 44-yard drive in 9 plays. 14-0 for the Paradise Panthers right now. Man, this smells good, don't it?
Are you going to eat that?
Put it in. Take some in there, too. Here, take it.
There was a play that broke out down there, Scott.
What?
Yeah, a play happened down there.
Did it? Well, I got barbecue right here in my face. Kind of hard to pay attention. I guess it was a 1-yard gain.
It was a Colton Miller pass to Ryder Ritchie for a gain of 2.
They put a big old giant plate of barbecue in my face.
And then you sent it away, and now it's gone.
There's Kobe back. back to throw. He throws it out to Ty. Ty doesn't have any blockers in front of him, and he only gets a yard.
It's not a very good screen when you don't have any blockers.
No, it's not. You can't get many yards when you don't have any blockers, like Grant said. My gosh.
So take a timeout.
So 3rd down and 3 now. Excuse me, 3rd down and 7 for the Jackrabbits. And
42 seconds left.
I think I know what our problem is. We ain't got Meredith out there.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, we ain't got Meredith on the sideline tonight to help us out.
Where's she at?
I don't know. She's staying home, I guess. I don't know.
Taking a break, huh?
Yeah. Every good trainer needs a break every now and then.
Yeah.
Thomas took a break for a while.
He did.
So Meredith needs to take a break. So we need to get a volleyball player up here after a while and tell us about the game they had tonight, see if they clinched the playoff spot. We may get that after a while. But anyway, we only got 42 seconds left here in the first half. And the Jackrabbits trail 14-0, so it would be nice if we'd score. Boy, it smells good, don't it?
You all right?
Yeah, I'm shaking.
I thought you were. Yeah, you're nervous and now you're hungry.
Shaking and hungry, and now we're behind 14-0. Now I'm worried. I got got all these emotions.
You got a lot of
going on
emotions
right now.
going on. You need to talk to Mr. Conan.
Yeah, go see the counselor.
Yeah.
So 42 seconds remaining. 3rd down. Paradise, they still got a timeout left, so they could call a timeout as the pass is complete. And it's Brody Armstrong for a first down. Now he gets out of bounds to kill the clock.
Nice job there.
And all of a sudden, Brody Armstrong is all-state. Or at least all-district, or at least all-Jackrabbit. Something.
All Jackrabbit for sure.
So we're inside Jackrabbit territory at the 45-yard line. Still 36 seconds remaining on the clock. And the Jackrabbits have 2 timeouts remaining.
You're going to get this thing right. They're in Panther territory.
Did I say what I say?
Jackrabbit territory.
Oh, at least I got at least one of the teams right. Usually I'm saying Eagles or something like that, or Indians or something. There's Julia Witt down there. She could come talk to us. And I saw, who else did I see down there a while ago? Duke. She could come talk to us. Kobe back to throw. He's being pressured. He gets away. If he can get away from 71, he can get out of bounds. And he gets out of bounds to kill the clock. And 15-yard penalty sure would look nice there, but we didn't get it. Man,
by Colby, a dodge,
he does
dodge
get out
pressure.
of bounds. Yeah, 28 seconds now. And what's this guy coming over for?
We've got a flag right at the chin of the rabbit.
Oh, no. Don't be holding. Dead ball. Personal foul against the Panthers. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah. So that'd be a big play. That's a 15-yarder. That's going to be a dead ball foul, too. So that's going to be at the end of the run. This will move it all the way to the 24-yard line of the Panthers.
Hey, there you go. Nailed it.
So that's all the way down, like I said, to the 24-yard line, still with 2 timeouts remaining, 28 seconds remaining here in the first half. Jackrabbits trail 14-0. It sure would be nice to get some points here before halftime. Kobe takes the handoff to Melton. Now he'll throw it out, and Melton really wasn't waiting for it, and Kobe chunked it out there and just overthrowing just a little bit, or letting just a little bit. That does stop the clock with 25 seconds remaining.
Look, they had an opportunity to pick up some yardage there. Devil was going to have to make some guys miss, but just missed the connection there.
So 2nd down and 10. Still a long way to go for some points here. 24 yards, 24 yards and 25 seconds, Brent.
I think we can do it.
I do too. 2nd down and 10. Kobe gets the snap. He looks, throws. It's complete to Miranda. Miranda gets the first down as he's left-handed. And now they'll stop the clock with 18 seconds remaining. Allen went for a spin, and he gets a first down.
Yeah, he called the timeout.
Could have gone up there and clocked it, I guess. Oh, well, we'll take the timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds. 30-second timeout with 18 seconds remaining here in the first half. Jackrabbits trail 14-0. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Advanced Rehab and Healthcare at 700 Highway 2 in Mississippi South is your true cardiac rehab facility in this area. Their expanded therapy department offers physical, speech, and occupational therapy. The facility boasts a 3,000-square-foot rehab gym, restaurant-style dining, and daily activities for their residents. Their philosophy is to provide each resident with an environment and assistance that promotes the highest level of care while encouraging
for the Jackrabbits as they have the ball at the 13-yard line of the Panthers, trying to get a score here before halftime. 18 seconds remaining here before halftime. Jackrabbits trail 14-0. That would be a good thing to us anyway, Brand, if we could score.
Cut it in half right there. Start the second half.
So Kobe in the shotgun has Devin Melton to his right. No, to his left. And he's back to throw. Looking to throw. Can't take a sack. Now he throws. Oh, it's knocked down at the 5-yard line. As he had Ty Harris open at the goal line. Broken up there by number 40 for the Panthers. 42. 40. No, that's number 40.
You're right.
I can see. I may not know.
I haven't seen you.
Number 40, Casey Knox. He's only 5'8". So that stops the clock with 11 seconds remaining. Second down and 10. Kobe back to throw again. He's got 2 men up, but he can't take a sack. And he throws it away. Nice job by Kobe throwing that one away, but that's only 5 seconds left in the game. All right, let's first half. Excuse me. I don't know what the heck is.
They're wanting passing intentional grounding as went out of the tackle box.
Oh, it may not have been.
But they were pointing at a receiver, and although he threw it halfway onto the track.
We don't kick a field goal now. It's going to be a 30-yard try by Alan Miranda. Devin Melton with the hold for the Jackrabbits. And I believe Camden Starnes is their snapper. So we're waiting on the snap. And they call a timeout.
Guys took a timeout. He nailed it, though.
Nailed that kick.
Man, did he kick it.
I don't think he got the timeout in time.
They did. They got the timeout.
No, he didn't. You got to agree with me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were saying I didn't think they got the call.
No, the timeout. But they do give them the timeout. We got 14:50 on the clock.
Uh-oh.
Crud.
Now we're in deep trouble. It's going to sit
Now
there.
we're in the third quarter.
Oh, no.
They got all them ribs grease on their fingers.
Yeah, rib grease on their fingers. They can't stop the clock.
Everybody over there is eating ribs. Even Dunham.
That's because you sent them over there.
Dunham's got that. I don't know what he's got on his mind.
Ribs.
He smells ribs.
Yeah, he's our.
So Alan Miranda will have to try the field goal twice here. Ball will be right at the 20-yard line. 30-yard field goal attempt here for Alan Miranda with 5 seconds remaining. Perfect snap. Kick is up. Low line drive kick, and it is good. And the Jackrabbits get on board. And the clock's still running. And it runs out. That was crazy looking. Clock just ran right through the... So the Jackrabbits trail 14-3 here at halftime. Guess it was good, wasn't it? Yep. We ain't got it on the board yet. 14-3 at halftime. And Coach, let's send it down to Coach Mandrell.
All right, Coach. Very fast-moving first half. Are we going to look to slow that down or keep it sped up?
I'm okay with the tempo of the first half. We just got to, execute on offense. They had us on our heels a little bit. Offensively kind of doing some of our own things. Felt like some of our run stuff is there. We're just kind of wanting to do our own individual things. We got to go back to doing what we're supposed to do and how we practice it. And we'll be all right. We just got to get rolling offensively.
Thanks, Coach. Thanks, Drew. So what's your thoughts on it, Drew? What do you think about it down there, Drew? What's your thoughts on the first half?
Well, guys, I thought it could have been better, but obviously not bad. I was selfishly thinking they're going to run right over us like they have, in previous years. But this is a pretty good start. The defense looked good, especially with Colton Price on that first and second drive. So I'm excited to go forward, guys.
All right, that's what I'm talking about. So why don't we go ahead and send it back to the station for a 5-minute timeout. 5-minute timeout. We'll bring you some stats and see what else is going on around here. We'll be back in 5 minutes. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Bowie Pharmacy, 503 East London. That convenience is very important. The pharmacy is conveniently located near medical clinics and as a convenient drive-up window. They also offer delivery inside the Bowie city limits. Bowie Pharmacy is your hometown pharmacy. Most insurances and Medicaid are accepted. Have your next prescription filled at Bowie Pharmacy, a strong supporter of Bowie High School sports. Open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5:15 and Saturdays 8 till 11. Call 940-872-1140.
618 West Wise in Bowie. They'll make sure you get more from the tires you paid for. The make and type best suited to your vehicle and driving habits. They carry all major brands of tires and are locally owned and operated. Call Hilltop Tire Service at 940-872-3522. Open Monday through Friday, 7:30 till 5. Hilltop Tire Service proudly supports the Bowie Jackrabbits.
Specialist. Ask about Silver Lake Ranch, a beautiful community ranch sites on Montague and Wise County lines, heavily green private lakes, hills and wildlife, plus many other amenities. Call Caroline at Ledbetter Realty, 940-872-4102 or cell 940-366-1776.
They do awning, shops, sheds, barns, fencing, cattle guards, and entryways. Don't put that project off any longer. Call on CJ Mayfield to discuss your plans. Call 940-531-2545 or 940-232-8160 for professional welding service. From carports to fencing to cattle guards, they can assist you on your next project. Quality work at an affordable price. That's Mayfield Welding.
Let your local Farmers Insurance agent Delgado put his experience to work for you. Joseph Delgado proudly serves Bowie and surrounding areas, families, and businesses, and is ready to review your existing policies or provide a no-obligation quote today. Farmers is one of the few companies that offers new roof discounts. Call Joseph Delgado Agency at 940-872-4545 to get smarter about your insurance. Again, that's Joseph Delgado Agency at 940-872-4545. We know a thing or two because we've seen a thing or two.
Enderby Gas, formerly Thermogas, has been serving North Texas and southern Oklahoma since 1945. Enderby Gas specializes in residential, agricultural, and commercial propane delivery. From propane tank rentals and sales, Holland grills, gas water heaters, and cylinder filling and motor fuel, Enderby Gas has you covered. Sales, service, installation, and repair. Call on Enderby Gas, your propane delivery specialist, 940-872-2572. That's 872-2572. 3074 Highway 59 North.
In order to better serve their customers during this time, Enderby Gas has added a drop box to the outside of the building. You are welcome to deposit your payment or any remittances.
Pre-owned vehicle, Lipscomb's has an extensive inventory to meet your needs. Visit their website for current stock at lipscombautocenter.com, and they'll take care of you after the sale with their service and parts department. Lipscomb's Auto Center, US 287 in Bowie. Visit their website at lipscombautocenter.com today.
Wellington State Bank is proud to be in Bowie and is located at 1301 Highway 59 North. They specialize in ag loans along with other bank branch products. The Bowie branch is ready to help with your next venture. TJ McEwen and the staff stand behind today's youth and are big supporters of Bowie High School.
Here, they left. They left.
What?
They left.
They left?
Yeah.
How can they leave?
I read college yesterday, apparently.
Oh, damn. They got all weekend.
Look at college?
Who else is here?
I don't know.
I saw Duke. You got Duke's number? She wouldn't know anyway. Playoffs? What's that?
Playoffs? Get Jim Mora.
I saw JC here.
They left. I watched her and Katie Bell leave.
Text JC. See if she's coming back.
Okay.
She just went out to Cold Smoke.
Who?
JC.
Yeah.
Gotta get it. All right, welcome back. 50-yard field goal by Alan Miranda, and what a weapon he's been. Well, he's been the kicker for the Jackrabbits, punting and field goals and extra points and all that good stuff for the Jackrabbits. But very exciting first half. Jackrabbits will get the ball to start the second half, as they got to turn up their defense just a little bit to stop the big long drives of
all this other stuff going on. I got too much going on. They had no turnovers in the first half. They had 4 penalties for 50 yards, 1 of 3 on third down conversion, and 1 of 2 on fourth down conversions. In the first half for the Jackrabbits, only 5 first downs. They ran the ball 12 times for 15 yards, 8 of 13 through the air for 56 yards, a lowly 71 yards of total offense for the Jackrabbits in the first half. They got 0 turnovers, so it's been a clean game as far as the turnover battle goes. 3 penalties for 25 yards, 2 of 11 on third down conversion, and 1 of 3 on fourth down conversions, and they did convert their only field goal attempt. Individual leaders for each team on the ground for the Panthers: Trey Valentine, 12 carries, 91 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Train Cox, 6 carries for 41 yards. Joe Gonzalez has carried twice for 20 yards. Richard Johnson, 3 carries for 15 yards. And Anthony Cardenas, 1 carry for 2 yards. On the ground for the Jackrabbits, it's been tough. Ty Harris, 6 carries for 8 yards. Colby Miller, 3 carries for 6 yards. And Devin Melton, 3 carries for 1 yard. Through the air for the Panthers, Trey Valentine is 1 of 3 for 16 yards, and catching that one reception was Train Cox for the 16 yards. Through the air for the Jackrabbits, Colby Miller's 8 of 13 for 56 yards. Catching those balls, 3 went to Ty Harris for 21 yards. Brody Armstrong caught 2 for 18. Alan Miranda caught 1 for 11. And Ryder Ritchie has hauled in a couple of passes for 6 yards. So, the offense isn't getting any of those big plays. As you can see in this first half, we've got to find a way to fix that. And I'm just looking down there to see if they actually went in the locker room today, and they did. So
oh no,
I'm a little nervous about the third quarter, Scott.
Yeah, we talked about that at Coach's show this morning. They go to the locker room and they come out flatter than a pancake, and I don't know if they have pancakes or what happens at halftime. Or load up on sausage or
I think
what.
they have ribs and
they may do.
Funyuns.
Duval may feed them a halftime meal or something. I don't know what happens.
You need to get in there and take a nap after you eat real quick and get back up. Let's go. Because they normally nap during the third quarter.
Yeah, I tried to talk him into just leaving them out here and listen to the band or something. Try to
run some tackling drills in the end zone while the hands are.
But let's run down the scoring for you in the first half. 7:49 remaining in the second quarter. Paradise scored on an 18-yard run by Troy Valentine and Trey Valentine. Why am I writing Troy?
I don't know.
I thought that sounded right.
Troy Aikman, I guess.
Trey Valentine with a 69-yard drive in 14 plays. The extra point was good, and the Panthers were out to a 7-0 lead. And then with 1:26 remaining in the second quarter, there's Duval again. Here, answer that, Drew. Drew will take over for this one.
Hello?
On the second quarter, Paradise scored again on a 1-yard run by Trey Valentine. Ask him if he's feeding them at halftime down there or something.
Dad said you bring him any more up here or anything?
No, I didn't. Capped a 44-yard drive in 9 plays. That run and made it 14-0 after the extra
Oh,
point.
yeah. Very good. Thank
And then Jackrabbits did a great job of coming back and
Okay.
scoring right before halftime on a 30-yard field goal by Alan Miranda. And that capped a 47-yard drive in only 9 plays. And it couldn't have come at a better time. We don't know anything about the YouTube feed, do we?
What?
Says nobody can hear us on YouTube.
Well, I don't know. I'm working on that, baby.
Okay.
Coach Clark says it's good.
Yeah. Coach Clark. Lexi Hudson says we can't hear you.
No, I don't know.
I don't know either. We do the best we can, right?
Yep.
Sorry, Lexi. Logan's already made 13 tackles out there. And he's looking good. Number 20, what is he?
22.
I know, but I was hoping you'd say he's number 3 tonight.
Number 3?
Yeah.
Well, you can't go 3.
No.
27.
So it's 14-3 at halftime. Hopefully what do you say about coming up?
Yeah, what time?
About 5 minutes.
Okay, 11.
I hope you heard that. Did you hear that?
I don't know. So
It didn't move.
we'll have a halftime guest here in 5 minutes. Let's send it back for another 5. And we'll be back with a halftime guest. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX. I wouldn't trade this job for nothing.
Huh?
I wouldn't trade this job for nothing.
She just gonna walk out and not give my phone yet?
What? Oh.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. For your halftime entertainment, Bowie High School proudly presents the 2020
Did you see the Whitesboro score?
Mm-mm.
I could have swore a while ago that Pilot Point was ahead 7-0.
Maybe they got it wrong.
I don't know.
Ponder scored on Brock twice.
Yeah, I know.
And Boyd's beating Peaster 34-0. Sheesh.
There's a volleyball coach. Right there. Drew, go ask Coach Jones if they clinched the playoffs.
They did, I know they won. I know they
they did.
won. Okay. I know for a fact they won.
Coronado's putting it on Ryder.
Hmm?
Coronado and Ryder, 23-7.
Who's ahead?
Coronado.
Really?
Nice. This mine.
What, Drew?
This mine.
Henrietta's going to get their first win.
Who?
Henrietta.
They beat Nocona?
37-0.
Oh, man, they're that bad. We beat Henrietta more than we did Nocona. Well, now 42-18, 36-6. Was it? Yeah.
Henrietta's going to end up making the playoffs.
They got 5 in there. Gosh.
No, they got 6.
Who's the other team?
Valley View.
Oh. What? What place did we get in that one? Second?
Huh?
What place would we get in that one? Second?
Third.
City View beats us on that.
Oh, yeah, City View and Holiday. I'm wearing one with a rocking board and pilot point.
Yeah.
I gotta work. I ain't got time for that stuff. Huh?
They just think you're a mouthful. Do you want me to bring you some?
Huh?
You want me to bring you some?
I'm fine. Thank you. I'll get some later if I don't mind. I'm fine.
Hey, Steve's on. What about a brown basketball coach?
Huh?
You want a brown one?
No, I'm fine. Thank you.
They either do baseball and softball coaches, but we deal with that.
Hey, welcome back to Jackrabbit Stadium, Jackrabbits Trail 14-3. We have a special guest here tonight, and he is actually facing or getting to hear for the first time the voice of the Rabbits, Scott Weber. Boy, aren't you just thrilled beyond you just cannot imagine, can you, what it's like.
This is a dream come true, right?
I figured it would be. You want my autograph when this is over, don't you?
Absolutely.
I mean, this is a peak of your career right here.
It can't get any better than this right now.
Well, let's hope it can. Let's hope it can. I was talking to Coach Andy Atkins, the new basketball coach of the Bowie Jackrabbits, boys basketball coach of the Bowie Jackrabbits, and I've told you before that you are answering prayers to our family anyway, and I know you are to a bunch of others. And if you fail, you're gonna. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, we're ready to go. I know you are too. We're about a couple of weeks away now, and so I guess you're pretty excited as well, huh?
We are very excited, and you know, just to kind of piggyback on what you said earlier, like this is something that my family has been praying about for a while. And when the doors opened up, all the pieces fell in place, and we were very excited to call Bowie our home, and just really pleased with the reception that we've gotten. The whole town has just been so welcoming. We're very excited about being part of the Jackrabbit family. Yeah, we get started on our first official practice date is October 28th. So we'll get rolling on that date, and of course, you know, whenever football finishes up, we'll take the rest of our team and we'll get ready to rock and roll.
Well, I know I was fixing to ask you about that. I know when you're at the bigger schools, I know you share a few players maybe, but what's it like having to share a few players with the with the football team like this?
Yeah, so this is a little different for me because my entire career has been at a big school, and you're right. Really, in my career, I've only had to really worry about maybe one or two guys at the max per every year, and those guys have been really special athletes to make that transition from football into basketball. So here it's been different, but it's been a lot of fun as far as this practice time period right now, getting to spend some time with those younger kids, maybe the kids that don't get coached as much throughout the year. But you know, always keeping my eye on those guys that are dual sports or triple sports guys, and you know, it's fun to watch everybody be a part of, you know, just Bowie High School,
right,
and the entire athletic community that we have. It's really something that drew us here. I've got 3 younger boys that will most likely play sports as they grow up, and it's something that we wanted them to be able to pursue is all the activities that they wanted. And we just saw your son there in the band.
Yeah, exactly.
Who also plays basketball for us.
Yeah, he loves being in the band and he loves basketball. And, I mean, and that's a great thing. But you also got this. You were talking about maybe the kids that may not play a lot and kind of like this one leaning up against the wall back here. No, but he loves it as well. So and I know he loves you, and he prayed for a coach that would come in ready to roll and be a godly man and. All that.
Yeah, so this year you had we still get to play quite a few games, and it'll probably be a little bit more of a rhythm for us from the get-go, which I'm actually kind of excited about, and then it'll give us a good opportunity to have a little more practice time early on, which is going to be good since we do have about half of our team coming from football. So that we'll get quite a bit of practice time and continue to get better, which is one of the things that we say every day is our goal every day is to just get better. And it doesn't have to be a lot; it just has to be a little bit. But that's our goal every single day. And if we can continue to do that every time, then we should be very satisfied with the product that we put out.
Well, you did come from Flower Mound, Marcus. Did your paths ever cross with Coach Henderson and any of that crew?
Absolutely. When I first got into coaching, Coach Henderson was at Peaster, and he was one of the first guys that I reached out to. This is, of course, this was back before email was really something that people used. So I actually hand wrote him a letter and mailed him a letter, and he wrote me back. We had some correspondence, and then I was at Flower Mound High School, which is just 2 minutes away from Marcus High School, when he got the Marcus job. And so I coached against him. I coached against Marcus Smart and Phil Forte. Coached against those guys, and then of course he moves on, and I ended up just the way the journey ends up. I ended up at Marcus, coaching with the guy that replaced him. So that kind of continued that tie that I have with Coach Henderson a little bit. Yeah.
Well, good. We used to watch him at the state tournament every year with Coach Henderson when he's at Peaster and at Marcus as well, and watch him coach, and he went to Boise State, I believe, for a little while too. So I mean, he's got a tree. Is that what you want to do, or would you just want to kind of stay in the high schools and build up young men like that? Well, he's back in high school now.
Yeah, he's back I think he just got the job at Richland High School down in the Metroplex. We of course, you just never know where life's going to take you, but we really like it right here, and I would be perfectly happy building something here. One of my goals is to be able to coach my own sons. So my youngest is 3 years old. So
that sounds good.
So if he can stay here and graduate from Bowie High School, then we will be very happy with that.
Well, have you met Coach Shelton yet?
I have not gotten a chance. It's just been such a weird year with.
Exactly, and he doesn't want to get out very much too.
Exactly.
But if you go out to his house, he'll welcome you in, and he'll build you something out of wood. He's probably build you a rocker or a picture frame out of the old gym floor or something. He'll fix you up.
Perfect. I need that.
Yeah, you need to go out and visit with him. He's Drew Drew's named after him. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not.
Andrew Shelton, that's his name. So maybe someday Drew will name his kid after you. That'd be pretty cool, wouldn't it?
That would be amazing. Yeah.
Maybe his name will end up being Andy. Drew's name's Andrew, so maybe his son's name will end up Andy.
There you go.
That'd be all right, wouldn't it? Well, we look forward to talking to you more, and good luck. And like I said, you're an answered prayer to our family, and hope you enjoy your time here at Bowie, and I hope you're here for a long time.
Well, I appreciate it, and we hope so too.
All right, thanks for coming up, Coach Atkins, and try to pull the Jackrabbits through here in the second half.
Yeah, let's go Jackrabbits.
Right, let's go. Thank you, buddy, for coming by. And we'll set it back to the station for 1 minute. We'll be back for the start of the second half. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Well, you had to put on the It only gets better from here on out.
Thank you.
See you.
Let's go.
Run this one back.
Huh?
Run this one back.
Yeah.
Onside kick.
Welcome back as we start the second half here tonight as the Jackrabbits trail 14-3. Scott Weber, Brant Ferris, and Drew Weber on the sidelines tonight as we're getting ready for the kickoff, and they're all bunched up. And the Jackrabbits now spread out as the Panthers spread out, and we're ready to go here in the second half. Again, the Jackrabbits trail 14-3. And here is the kickoff, a little pop-up kick coming down at the 25. Ty takes it there. Ty gets out to the 45-yard line, and a great return there by Ty Harrison. And me and Brent just got through saying we need a big kickoff return here, and we get it. It looks like they're marking it at the 44. That's what we needed, Brent.
Absolutely. As we get this second half underway, time to figure out if we fix the locker room problem.
Yeah, that's exactly right. There's Steve Shaw. We hadn't heard from Steve Shaw. I didn't even know if he was still alive.
I didn't even think he still lived here.
Oh, thank you, Steve, for checking in with us. And been a while, old buddy. Snap back. Kobe keeps it, and Kobe's going nowhere. He spun down, and he may have got a half a yard.
Back to the line of scrimmage there.
Yeah, I don't know how they marked. They had him marked at the 44. But now they got him at the 45. I don't know. They got back to the line of scrimmage, but anyway. So, just want to let Mr. Torres know that the band was well represented here tonight, and they did a great job out there. And we wish Mr. Torres good health, and hopefully he'll be back with us next week as we travel to Whitesboro. And last we checked, Whitesboro was defeating Pilot Point 17-0.
That's not good.
Oh, it's not.
For either one of these teams.
No. Snap back. Kobe back to throw, being pressured. Throws it out, and it's dropped. It's right to Brody Armstrong, and Brody tried to run before he caught it. And it brings up a big 3rd down and 10 now for the Jackrabbits as they try to get off to a fast start here in the second half. And so far, it's not to be done yet. Have you got that sound going on there yet?
I think so.
Okay. If Lexi will let us know, it sure would help us. Maybe Lexi will let us know here in a minute.
Coach Clark says it's good, and Sally Payne
Oh no! Kobe being pressured, and the pass goes incomplete, and the Jackrabbits' first drive is 3 and out. So the punting team will come out. And we didn't have a good play, Brent.
No, we didn't. The locker room curse
continues so far.
Continues another week.
So Alan Miranda will punt from his own 33-yard line. Standing back for the Panthers will be number 1, Anthony Cardenas. A perfect snap, and Allen gets it away, end-over-end kick, and it bounces at the 25 to the 20. Cardenas gets away from 2 tacklers, and he's still going up the sideline, and he's at midfield. In some way, 2 tacklers for the Jackrabbits miss him, and he gets to midfield.
Can't miss that tackle right there, as he let the ball bounce a couple of times. I was able to pick it up and run down the right sideline out to the 50-yard line, right at midfield.
Oh, that's a killer right there.
Sure is.
So, first down and 10 for the Panthers at midfield. Man in motion, and he handed off straight up the middle. Jackrabbit defense is there to bring him down after a gain of 2.
Train Cox on the carry for the Panthers. As Scott said, he does get a gain of 2 inside Jackrabbit territory at the 48.
Valentine runs over and gets the play from his coaches as the play clock is just now starting down to 27 seconds. And the word we're hearing is that the volleyball team did win tonight, and by our calculations, that does clinch a playoff spot for the Jackrabbits.
The Lady Rabbits.
Lady Rabbits, excuse me. Hope we're not lined up all sides. Valentine's got it coming to this side, trying to get outside. Jackrabbits having him strung out, and they bring him down for a loss of 1. Great job by Colton Price out here. You don't really see a big defensive tackle holding the edge like that, but he held the edge, and he brings him, or he turns him back inside.
Colton Price and
that's a loss of 2.
Nathan Curry. Nathan Curry was the one that set that edge to force Valentine back inside, and he did a great job of keeping his blocker back out there and not letting Valentine get outside.
Possibly the biggest play of the night here, as it's 3rd down and 10 so far in this ball game. As the Jackrabbit defense needs to make a stop right here. 3rd down and 10 at midfield for the Panthers. Valentine back to throw. He's got a man wide open, and he's got it, and he'll go in for the touchdown. And the biggest play of the night backfires on the Jackrabbits, and Jayton Reynolds goes in for the 50-yard touchdown, and that's way, way too easy.
Oh, that was an easy pitch and catch right there. That was really, really simple there for Valentine. That's a 50-yard pass play that wraps up a Paradise drive of 3 plays for 50 yards. And it's 20-3 in favor of the Panthers.
That could be a backbreaker right there. Oh my gosh. And they try for the extra point. It's coming. High snap, and they have to break it down. Going for 2 now. Trying to get outside. And he dives, and he stopped. As he dives, and we got the ball, I guess.
Yeah. He fumbled the ball.
Oh, I thought they started to fight.
Hope this kid's not hurt over here.
Oof, number 6, that hurt.
Don't see any flags, though, do you?
No flags.
But with 9:17 remaining, the Jackrabbits now trail 20-3. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX. That hurt.
Ryan Moon says, ooh, that sucked.
The what?
Ryan Moon said, ooh, that sucked.
Good gosh. Welcome back, and here is the kick, and it's going to be an onside kick, and the Paradise Panthers get it as the Jackrabbits went to sleep on the onside kick.
Well, we got offsides though. Offsides.
Oh, wait a minute, we're going to get saved by the offsides penalty on the Panthers. As the Jackrabbits totally went to sleep on that one. Nobody was out there for the Jackrabbits. And the left-footed kicker kicked it right in front of our bench. And it's going to be offsides on the Panthers.
Ooh, got saved.
But with 9:17 remaining in the third quarter, Paradise scored on a 50-yard pass from Valentine to Jayton Reynolds. And that capped a 50-yard drive in only 3 plays. And that makes it 20-3 after the missed extra point.
That scoring summary brought to you by the Bowie News. If you think you know football, well, try your wits in the Bowie News. Fill out the pigskin picks inside the Wednesday editions through November to win cash prizes. And also be entered in for a grand prize drawing at the end of the season.
Lindsay beating Alvord 21-7 tonight.
It's closer than I thought.
Lindsay's pretty good this year.
Yeah.
They beat Munster earlier. And she's got a message saying the volleyball team will likely play Peaster in the playoffs. And O'Connor lost to Holiday in 5 tonight. So I don't know for sure. My wife sent me that message, but I don't know for sure who gave it to her. So.
Peaster's no joke.
No, they're not. At least we made the playoffs again.
That's right.
So here is the kick. And this time it is booted straight down the field. And we take it, Ty takes it at about the 18-yard line, straight up the middle. Here he goes. He's got room to run outside. He's at the 45, and there's a flag. As Ty gets into Paradise territory, but there's a flag resting down here at the 39-yard line. So nothing going right for the Jackrabbits so far in this ball game. And this one's coming back. Haven't seen a signal of what it is for sure yet, but
got to be a block in the back or a hold.
It is holding on the Jackrabbits. So that'll move it all the way back to about the 28-yard line. So Jackrabbits have to get something going here on offense, as it's been hard going on the offense all night long.
It's been real hard on the offenses. We just can't seem to get anything started, Scott. It's just been get a few, maybe a couple of first downs here or there, but then we stall out, or a penalty, or something that shoots ourselves in the foot.
Kobe will hand it off to Ty, trying to get to the outside. He's at the 30, at the 33, and finally brought down there. About a gain of a 5. That's about it for Ty tonight. I mean, about 5 yards is about as much as he can get on any run here tonight.
They are really keying on him. Doesn't help to have Coach Dunham over there on the Paradise sideline. 7 carries for 13 yards for Ty Harris tonight. Very unlikely. Unlike a Ty Harris night.
We're kind of dead on the sidelines right now too. We need to get Drew to
fire
things up down there. Look at. So we're in the shotgun. 3rd down and 6 for the or 2nd down and 6. Kobe back to throw, throws it out, and it's low, and Melton has to make a sliding tackle. Sliding catch. And it's going to be right at the line of scrimmage.
It would have been really nice if it was NFL and you could pop up and
keep going.
Keep going. Give them a gain of 1.
He had all kinds of room to run out here. But Kobe's pass was low, and there's flag on the play, and that's holding against the Jackrabbits.
Oh, it was a holding.
Oh, boy. Jackrabbits came into this game all kinds of fired up, but so far it hadn't gone to form so far. And the clock will be running. 8:15 remaining here in the 3rd quarter.
2nd down and 15.
Play clock is down to 10. Ty in motion to the left. Kobe back to throw. Throws it out in the flat. And Armstrong drops another one.
Right between his hands.
That just shows you right there what kind of game this has been so far for the Jackrabbits. So let's bring up 3rd down and long for the Jackrabbits. 3rd down and 15. Oh my gosh. 3rd down and 15, and Jackrabbits do not want to punt from down here to give the Panthers any kind of field position, already trailing the Panthers 20-3. That's all the Jackrabbits have had tonight is 1 field goal by Alan Miranda. Kobe gets it back to throw. Looking across the middle, he's being
Look
pressured
out.
from behind, and he is sacked. Well, not really a sack. He may have got a yard out of that.
Give him a yard, but good job there of Colby not fumbling.
And it'll bring up 4th down and 14, it looks like. And there's another punting time for the Jackrabbits. There's a lot of heads hanging low on the Jackrabbit sideline.
We just can't seem to get anything going. No sort of offensive rhythm.
Alan Miranda will have to punt. He's standing at his 13-yard line. We need something good to happen in a hurry. Allen back to punt. This is not one of his best. This is a fair catch, and it will be made at the 46-yard line of the Panthers. It's been a game of field position, and the Panthers have had great field position this whole ball game. And this is no exception, as they have the ball at their own 46-yard line, but there is no excitement or no emotion on the Jackrabbit sideline.
It's like this game doesn't really matter, and it's the season in one half right here.
It sure is. We trail 20-3. The Jackrabbits have to get something going here. They're not doing it right now. And here comes Valentine straight up the middle. He's got room to run. And he gets to about the opposite 47-yard line.
Good job by Donnell right there to stay home in the middle.
2nd down and 3 for the Panthers. Clock running, 6:50 remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Not looking good, Brent. We need a turnover or something just to get our emotions back up.
And to add insult to injury at the moment, we got Colby over here talking to trainer Thomas.
Thomas the trainer.
Thomas the trainer.
Coming this way, and the Jackrabbits
Good
are out
job,
there.
Curry.
They can bring him down, and Curry will bring him down. Nice play by the Jackrabbit cornerback, and bring him down for a loss of about. Don't even give him a loss.
No gain. Yeah, I think it was no gain right there. That's a great play by Nathan Curry.
Great play by the Jackrabbit cornerback, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 3, and a necessity here for the Jackrabbit defense to make this stop. 6 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter. Jackrabbits trail 20-3. We need something exciting to happen in a hurry. We got more managers on the sideline than we do players tonight. Once again. Now what are they hollering about?
We didn't call a timeout. We would not call a timeout.
I think the play clock ran out.
Yeah. Why would we call a timeout?
We didn't call a timeout.
Yeah. And how would they call a timeout with our sideline judge?
Waiting on the referees here. We didn't call timeout.
No. He pointed to Paradise first.
And then he turned around and pointed to us. I don't think this guy knows what he called. As the referees are out there talking about it, now they're calling Coach Mandrell out there.
Coach Sandoval
wanted to get out there.
Yeah, he's getting scolded.
I guarantee this not going to go our way. I know that much.
Yeah, it's going to be a no call. No nothing.
Yeah, we
We're going to reset
no
the play
calls.
clock.
We love those no calls. What are they going to call?
Timeout for Paradise? No, they're going to charge us with a timeout.
How did we get a timeout out of that?
Oh, I bet I know what happened. I bet Coach Sandoval looked at the play clock and said, "Hey, the time's out."
And they gave us
a timeout.
Yep, I bet that's right. Oh my gosh.
Why would a defense call a timeout with the play clock running out?
I don't know. Let's send it down to Drew and see if Drew found out anything. Drew, you know what happened on that?
Guys, well, get them fired up over there, Drew.
Ready. Get them fired up, Drew. Let's go. Kick some tail. Get some of them managers off the field and get them fired up. Let's go.
Kick Thomas and tell him to get them fired up.
Yeah, get Thomas to get them fired up, Drew. There we go, 3rd down and 3. Here comes that big play finally. I don't know really what happened out there, but we got a charge to timeout. Here's the snap. And he handed off to Cardenas, and he will get a 1st down and more. He's down inside Jackrabbit territory, down to the 31-yard line. No, that's Gonzalez, excuse me. Gonzalez down to the 31. And the halftime bug is bitten us again here tonight.
Sure has. The locker room, the looming locker room.
We had all the momentum going in at halftime with the field goal at halftime, but we have no momentum anymore out here. They've already given up 1 touchdown, and now Paradise is marching down the field with 5 minutes remaining here in the 3rd quarter, leading 20-3. You can hear the coaches on the sideline hollering, but we're not getting anything. We're not getting any calls over here. I guess that's just the way it is on the sideline over here. That's a gain of about 4, 2nd down and 6 for the Panthers. Couldn't pay me enough to stand on one of these sidelines.
Oh, no.
Getting chewed out every play.
Every play. Well, the Astros forced a game 7.
I saw that. Oh my gosh. They're going to come back all the way, aren't they?
Yeah.
So 2nd down and 6 for the Panthers as they're just eating the clock away on these long drives. And here is Gonzalez. Everybody's just standing around for the Jackrabbits. I don't know if they thought a flag was thrown or what, but they just go in and score without any resistance by the Jackrabbit defense.
That's Joe Gonzalez with a 27-yard run.
Nobody put up a fight on that play.
It ends in the end zone, and that run wraps up a... That can't be right. Paradise drive of 5 plays, 54 yards, and it's 26-3.
Nobody put up a fight on that one, Brent.
Nothing.
Waiting on the snap. The kick is up, a low line drive, and it sneaks over the bar, and it is good. And all of a sudden, it's 27. Isn't that right? 27-3. It says 28, but it's 27-3. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX. What are they doing? They just don't want to play or what? They just now everybody's going home.
Yeah. So we were 20-point dogs.
Really, it just looked like everybody just standing around.
Look like Brock out there running.
Yeah. It's disappointing. Welcome back. Paradise has just scored again. 2nd touchdown here in the 3rd quarter. As this was a 14-3 game at the end of the 1st half. And now it is 27-3. Something has to change. We've said it the whole 2nd half. If the Jackrabbits are going to pull this one out, but right now it is very dim on their chances, and this one luckily goes out of bounds. The Jackrabbits just let that one bounce around, and finally it went out of bounds right in front of the Paradise Panthers, who was streaking down the field, and they almost recovered that one on the sideline, but it did go out of bounds. So I guess Paradise will kick the ball again. Man, we kind of took that a little nonchalantly too, Brent.
We sure did.
So they will kick the ball. So with 4:13 remaining in the 3rd quarter, Paradise scored on a 27-yard run by Joe Gonzalez. So reiterating what we meant by coming out after halftime and giving up big plays game after game. In the 1st half, Paradise had a 14-play drive and a 9-play drive. But here in the 2nd half, they've had a 3-play drive and a 5-play drive. So it seems like that's just not being ready to play, man. I mean, I have to tell it like it is, I guess.
Yes.
And that's hard to take. But things just aren't going well for us right now.
No, they're not.
So now we'll re-kick it at the 35-yard line. The Paradise Panthers will. And they'll kick it over in the same place. Alan Miranda will take it at the 32, and he'll be hit at about the 38 and fall forward to the 40-yard line. But imperative now for sure that the Jackrabbits get some points off this drive, trailing 27-3 with 4:08 remaining here in the third quarter of play.
And it's not the it's the running game, it's the passing game, it's the whole thing right now. So I don't know. There's not really much to correct other than all of it.
Yeah, there's not just one thing going wrong for the Jackrabbits tonight. So Kobe in the shotgun, standing back at his own 35-yard line, sends Ryder Ritchie in motion, and he'll hand it off to Ty straight up the middle. Ty gets about 7 on that carry. And I guess they will give him 6 yards on that one.
Give him 7 yards.
Yeah,
to
7.
47.
So to bring up second down and 3 for the Jackrabbits. So Jackrabbits need to get something going here. 3:40 to play now in the third quarter. Snap back, and here comes Ty again. He's hit behind the line of scrimmage, keeps his feet going, and gets the first down for the Jackrabbits.
Good hard run there by Ty. It's wanting that first down right there.
First down and 10 for the Jackrabbits at midfield. Well, you can hear the coaches hollering out there. Coaches are the players one. Huh? Either way, something needs to get going out there. As it's first down and 10 for the Jackrabbits right at midfield. It's shotgun all the way right now for the Jackrabbits. Snap back and Ty to the left side. Ty trying to get outside, and there's a flag. That's going to be holding, I believe, on Colton Price. The stone right at the feet of Colton Price. And this one's coming back. And that's, I don't know if it's Colton for sure, but the stone at his feet, he threw his hands up in the air, but it was on one of the Jackrabbits anyway. It's coming back all the way to the 40-yard line. And now it is first down and 20.
There's that shoot yourself in the foot with the penalty right there. As we've seen it with a false start, now a holding. Get something going good on an offensive series and then have to back up 5 or 10 yards.
Yep. Getting kind of tired of seeing that. Kobe back to throw, and he throws it out to Melton. Melton to the 45. He'll get knocked out of bounds about the original line of scrimmage. Nice block out there by Ryder Ritchie to spring him out to midfield, and it'll bring up second down and 10 now after a gain of 10.
It's good to get the penalty yardage back.
So clock is stopped. 2:39 after we went out of bounds. Left here in the third quarter. Jackrabbits trail 27 to 3. Almost said 23, but that'd be all right. But
yeah.
Hopefully we'll get there here in a little bit.
We better do it in a hurry.
Yes, we better. So second down and 10 right at midfield for the Jackrabbits. Kobe back to throw, and he'll take it himself, and he'll get dropped. Oof. 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage, third down and 11. Play's not working tonight, whatever that play is.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you call that one, but let's not call it again.
So third down and 11 now for the Jackrabbits. I'm pretty sure you may be in 4-down territory for the rest of the ball game. Kobe back to throw. He's being pressured and he's dropped. Back at the 40-yard line.
Could have been a face mask, but
it's fourth down. Kobe's coming over to the bench, and I guess we're going to punt. At least Kobe thinks we are.
Yeah.
I guess we are.
8-yard sack that Kobe took right there.
So the Jackrabbits will punt. We ain't got enough people on the field. That's another sign we're not into what's going on right now. 90 seconds remaining here in the third quarter. Miranda gets it, and Allen's boot is away. And it'll bounce, and it'll be fielded at the 21. And there's a block in the back.
Yeah, got it. He
may score. There's another one. And he is knocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line. But there's about 2 blocks in the back on the Panthers. I know there's one by number 3 right there.
Yeah, I think they're both flags are for the same penalty.
That's Train Cox. Trained one of our guys.
Yeah.
And ran over him like a train. It was a great block, but it was just at the wrong place.
That Cardenas, he lets that ball bounce and then he sneaks right by. Looks like the block in the back happened at the 26-yard line, so they'll take over at the...
You call it personal foul?
Yeah. Personal foul.
Why was it a personal foul?
I don't know. So if it's at the 26, it ought to go back to the 11 now.
Yeah, but how'd it get to the 13?
13? I don't know. Oh, half the distance?
I guess.
Because it's inside the 30.
Alrighty. We'll be alright, I guess.
Yeah, as long as we can stop them.
Yep. There we are anyway, right? And there's a sweep to the outside. Jackrabbits do make the stop there.
Where in that ball? 40?
Yeah, I believe so.
40 or 26?
Let's see. That's number 20 something in it.
Yeah.
20. Little dude.
Yep.
They got a new team in. He's out there somewhere, Brent. I think it's number. Is there 26?
There is a 26. It's got to be 26 because there's no 28.
Yeah, that's Joe Gonzalez, isn't it?
Yep. First time we stopped him for no gain.
Yeah, thank goodness. So second down and 10. Gonzalez waiting on the handoff, and he gets it. And now he cuts it up, and he will get out to about the 21-yard line. Had to wait on the handoff and still get 7 yards out of it.
Had to wait on the snap to get back to the quarterback.
Yeah. So he gets about, I guess that's about 9 yards.
Yeah, third down and 1.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. Jackrabbits need 24 to tie. That's the way things have gone here tonight. That's a long way to go. So Jackrabbits trail 27-3. We'll be back as we start the fourth quarter. Be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX. Welcome back as the Jackrabbits start the fourth quarter with a first down by the Paradise Panthers. And that is number 3. That's Train Cox with the carry, and he gets the first down. Another big first down to keep the drive alive, and that's what Paradise does, is just eat away the clock on you. And they get the first down with 11:50 remaining here in the fourth quarter, excuse me. Now they lead the Jackrabbits 27-3.
Yeah, that's one thing about this offense. It's not fancy, it's not flashy, it's not anything like that, but man, it is hard to defend because you got running backs going both ways and you never know which one's getting the ball.
Here's a snap, and it's to number 26, Gonzalez again. And Gonzalez will get forward for maybe a yard. They're marking him right at the line of scrimmage. There's not a lot of sense of urgency for the Jackrabbit defense out there right now. It is just back to the line of scrimmage, so it'll bring up second down and 10.
Joe Gonzalez is 28 yards away from 100 yards on the ground. That would be Paradise's second 100-yard rusher tonight. Trey Valentine, 15 carries, 100 yards on the dot.
Paradise play clock down to 7, just now getting to the line of scrimmage. That's what they want to do. There's a snap, and they hand it off to Cox going left. He'll get a lot of yardage, and that's a first down, and he stays in bounds. He just waits and patiently gets the yardage out to the 45-yard line. There's a flag on the field. Flag on the field back at the 34-yard line, and looks like this one's coming back.
You know, that's one thing that if I have to say something about Paradise right now, they've killed themselves with penalties.
Yes, they have. They still lead by 24.
Yeah, blocking the back.
Here comes Colton Price checking into the game for the Jackrabbits. So that'll move it back to the original line of scrimmage, it looks like. Second down and 10 now for the Panthers with 10.5 remaining in the ball game. The crowd is kind of moved out on us, Brent.
You sure have. They've social distanced.
Back to throw is Valentine, floats it out, and it's a one-handed catch.
Oh, good catch. What a great catch
into
there.
Jackrabbit territory by number 7, Lakin Yates. What a
One-handed,
catch.
just pinned it against his shoulder pads. He got a downed Jackrabbit.
I think that's maybe True out there. True Sampson may be down on the field. Man, what a catch. What's his name? Lakin Yates.
I see True right there.
Where? Yeah. I'm not for sure who this is. He got slammed to the ground. I know that much. Is that Ty? Maybe. I don't see anybody. I don't see him anywhere else out there. What are you doing up here?
I left my wallet in the restroom.
You looking for a restroom?
No, oh my goodness.
Is that Ty Harris?
It is Ty, but it looked like he probably just got the wind knocked out of him, or he got landed on wrong.
He's walking under his own power, so that's a good sign. But first down for the Paradise Panthers inside Jackrabbit territory at the 48-yard line. The clock should start whenever Ty gets off the field. And there it goes with 10-17 remaining in the ball game. And the Jackrabbits trail 27-3.
Paradise's 5th pass attempt of the night.
Here goes Valentine straight up the middle. He's got room to run, and he dives forward close to another first down. Hollering at Melton to get into the ball game.
10 yards at a time this Paradise offense goes.
Just wearing us out. First down and 10 for the Panthers. This one's resting at the 38-yard line. I don't know why they need all those placards over there. They run the same thing all the time. There goes another first down. This one's down. This is Train Cox to the 25-yard line.
They run the same looking play, just to get the ball to a different person.
Yep. I bet that's what those guys who have the placards are probably thinking too.
Yeah, I'm tired of holding this thing. Golly.
I'd hate to have the Giants one.
Yeah, that's just bad luck. Giants and Patriots on the same one.
Yeah. You got 49ers and the Cowboys together.
That's a match made in the NFC Championship.
Yeah, that's back in the good old days.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s. And And they got the Vikings and the Steelers together.
The Norris division.
Yeah. Here we go around the other side, and this is Gonzalez with the carry. He's down to the 15-yard line. There's another 10-yard gainer. They're going to give him 9 this one.
Chewing up yards.
9-yard gain on this one. It's just 9 or 10 yards every carry, and there's 8:45 remaining in the ball game.
Hard to stop an offensive.
Hard to stop a train.
It is.
Heard that somewhere before. I think that's a commercial on TV, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
Here goes a blitzer straight up the middle, but Valentine gets away and gets the first down as Devin Melton blitzed and ran right past Valentine, and Valentine got the first down. And it'll be a first down and 10 at the 13-yard line as the Panthers look to score another one on the Jackrabbits.
That was a great play by Colton Price there. It saved a touchdown.
Sure did.
Valentine would have walked right in.
Checking out of the ball game is
Cooper Hammer.
Cooper Hammer for the Jackrabbits. Not very happy. Valentine in the shotgun, and he'll hand it off to Cox. Excuse me. Yeah, Train, whatever his last name is.
Train Cox, you got it.
Looks like I remember it by now. We've seen it all night long. At least he doesn't get 10 this time.
No,
only gets 3. Maybe 2. No, he got 3, I guess. Second down and 7. Jackrabbits just cannot get the ball back. They trail 27-3. 7.5 remaining. Every play takes about a minute, seems like.
With only 25 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, I know.
It's weird how that happens.
I know how they do that.
This game would be over if it's in Peaster.
Yeah, it would. Here they come this way. This is Gonzalez. Gonzalez is going in for the touchdown. And it is a touchdown for the Paradise Panthers. That is an 11-yard touchdown. And that is Gonzalez's second touchdown of the ball game.
That Joe Gonzalez run into the end zone wraps up a Paradise drive that covers 87 yards in 12 plays.
Gosh. 87-yard drive.
87-yard drive in 12 plays for the Panthers, and it's 33-3.
And now the extra point. Still waiting, and the snap is up, and the kick is good. So with 7:10 remaining in the ball game, the Paradise Panthers are putting it to the Jackrabbits now, and the Jackrabbits trail 34-3. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX. God almighty. I don't know why I'm laughing. Welcome back, Jackrabbits trail now 34-3. We'll run down the scoring play after this kickoff return. Is that Covington? Covington's brought down at the 30-yard line, but with 7:10 remaining in the fourth quarter, Paradise just puts this one out of reach by far as they scored on an 11-yard run by Joe Gonzalez. And they do what good teams do. They may be 0-3 in district, but they stuck it to the Jackrabbits on that one. An 87-yard drive in 12 plays. The extra point was good, and the Paradise Panthers now lead 34-3 over the Jackrabbits in a game the Jackrabbits had to win here tonight, Brant.
Sure did. Paradise just took the game from the get-go and didn't give us an opportunity.
Kobe back to throw, throws it out, and it's caught. And coming this way is Miranda. Miranda with the first down across the 40-yard line to the 41-yard line. First down and 10 for the Jackrabbits. You hear the coaches trying to figure out what's going on, and Allen will come out after his helmet comes off. Somebody will have to check in for him. As True Sampson will check in for Alan Miranda. And True doesn't know what the play is.
Nope.
It's good to see Ty back in the ball game. Snap back to Kobe. Kobe throws it out in the flat to Ty. Ty trying to get around the corner, and he'll step out of bounds at about the 46-yard line. They're marking it at the 47, I believe. They do mark it at the 47, gain of 5, bring up second down 5. Clock stops with 6:50 remaining in the ball game. Snap back, Kobe back to throw again, straight back in the pocket, throws it out to Armstrong, and Armstrong, instead of stepping out of bounds, turns back into play and gets the first down. That will stop the clock on the first down, though. So Brody Armstrong with the reception, and the clock starts with 6:45 remaining. First down and 10 for the Jackrabbits at the Paradise 47-yard line. Here is Ty with the carry, and Ty is brought down after a gain of only 1. A big number 71 for the Panthers. That is Clayton Godwin, 6'4", 275-pound senior. A lot of seniors on this Paradise team.
71's been wreaking havoc all night long.
He sure has. Kobe back to throw, gets a snap. Now looking to his right, being pressured, steps straight up in the middle, and Colton Price just, oh, what's going on? Our blockers just stopped.
Yeah, they couldn't go downfield because it was a pass play. Yeah.
Kobe ran right past our offensive lineman. A strange looking play. So third down and 7 coming for the Jackrabbits here. 5:45 to play. 3 receivers to the right. Kobe pitches it out to Ty. And Ty will be brought down at the 40-yard line. And it'll bring up 4th down and 3 for the Jackrabbits. So we'll definitely go for this one. 4th down and 3. In the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right, 2 to the left, and Ty Harris in the backfield. Kobe back to throw, still looking, throws, and it is dropped. Nice play out there by number 1, Cardenas, to knock it away from Brody Armstrong, and the ball will go over on downs to the Paradise Panthers, leading 34-3 with 5:09 remaining in the ball game.
Kobe's really lucky that one wasn't intercepted and taken back to the end zone. He kind of looked exactly where he wanted to throw that ball and threw it there anyway. And so Cardenas should have probably intercepted that one.
See what I see down there? So first down and 10 for the Panthers at the 40-yard line, at their own 40-yard line.
They got a new set of players
Yeah,
in there.
got all new players out there, and he may go down the sideline. And finally caught from behind is number 25, Cody Hughes. And they got new players, but the same result.
Yeah, we got another Jackrabbit down over there.
What? We're hearing somebody on.
Yeah, I don't know who we're hearing.
We got somebody down on the far sideline. We'll wait and see what's going on over there. But the Jackrabbits do trail 34-3. Jackrabbits will take on the Whitesboro Bearcats next week. And That's not really a good thing right now, is it, Brent?
No, it's not. They're putting it to the Pilot Point. They went ahead and they finished that game off. They beat Pilot Point 24-6.
Oh my gosh, what happened? Where's Ish?
I don't know. Must have been suspended.
I don't know.
Because that team doesn't score just 6.
No. 24-6. Whitesboro over Pilot Point. Brock beating Ponder 48-19, and Boyd all over Peaster 46-0. First down and 10 for the Panthers. Here's number 25 going around the left side again. That's Cody Hughes. He will get about six yards on that carry. By the way, that was Dre Donnell with the injury. I think they just had the wind knocked out of him or something. I don't see him over here on the sideline.
He's on the table.
Oh, there he is, right here on the table. We do have our own training table again this year.
Those black uniforms blend in with
Well,
the
they do.
table.
We've been waiting on our own training table.
Yeah, all we need now is the
folding chairs.
The folding chairs in the half circle.
Yeah, but we never got our own offensive line yet. We got to share them.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a flag before the play. And it will be a legal procedure or a false start against the Panthers with 4:13 remaining in this game. The Jackrabbits will fall to 3-4 on the season and 1-3 on the district season. So the Panther and the Jackrabbit are having fun over here apparently.
Dance off.
I didn't see any of it.
There's a football game that might break out. Windthorst beat Munster 18-7.
Ooh.
It's an odd football score.
Yes, it is.
Jacksboro beat Dublin 47-7.
Here's a snap. Here comes Hughes to this side. No, that's Gonzalez again, and Gonzalez will get to the 29-yard line. And then to bring up 3rd down and 3 for the Panthers with about 3:40 to play. You got that Nocona Henrietta score?
I sure do. Henrietta 57, Nocona 6.
That was two teams that looking for their first win.
Yeah. Lubbock Coronado came to play Ryder, and they're heading back to Lubbock winners 51-13.
Oh man!
Yeah, I thought that was going to be a
goodness gracious
tighter ball game.
So here's a snap back, and here comes Gonzalez again to this side. Gonzalez straight up the middle, and he gets down inside the 15-yard line to about the 13-yard line. Gonzalez, that puts him close to 100 yards.
Sure does. I'll get that total here in just a second. Better give him credit for this run.
You better. 2:59 to play in the ball game.
That does. That takes him 11 carries, 114 yards. He's now the Panthers' leading rusher over Valentine, who has 112.
We talk about it every week, but this game was 14-3 at halftime. Here's number 9, the new quarterback in the game, and he will get a gain of about 5. That's number 9 is Carter Stanton. He is a junior, 6'1", 175-pounder. And looks like he'll get it, 4 yards?
4 yards, 2nd down and 6 at the 9.
Jackrabbits were only behind by 11 points at halftime. Now they're in danger of going back down by 28. Stanton waiting on the snap, and he hands it off to Gonzalez. Gonzalez will go into the end zone. That is a 9-yard touchdown run by Gonzalez, his 3rd straight touchdown. Oh boy. 9-yard run by Gonzalez.
That 9-yard run wraps up a Paradise drive that covers 60 yards in 6 plays. 40-3 in favor of the Panthers.
Not good, Brent.
Not good at all. And the stats are going to tell you the same story.
I'm afraid so. And the extra point is up and good. And Paradise now leads 41-3 over the Jackrabbits.
Sounds like Drew's sitting right next to that Paradise horn,
That's
wherever
what it
it's
sounds
at.
like. Where is that
Golly,
thing?
I don't know.
Do you even see it?
No. No.
I think it's over
No, he
there.
must be right beside it.
I know it.
Is that it down there in the end zone?
They scored a while ago.
I don't see anybody over there by it, though.
Nearly fell out of the chair.
Oh my gosh. So here come the Jackrabbits out to receive this kick. There's some young men on the sideline that are hopefully not too happy about this. I know there's an old man up here in the press box doing play-by-play that's not too happy about this.
You got that right. I tell you, the black uniforms don't have the same effect as Iowa State's do.
No, they don't, do they? So the Jackrabbits trailed 14-3 at halftime. They trailed 41-3 now. There's only 1:57 to play. Here comes another kickoff, and this is their sophomore kicker, Carlos Perez. Only sophomore on the roster. He's coming down at the 28-yard line. This is Covington again, and he's brought down at the 28-yard line. So a forgettable night at Jackrabbit Stadium tonight for the Jackrabbits. We still have 1:53 to play to try to get some points on the board here. So this game didn't go like I expected here, Grant.
It sure didn't. You got all nervous for.
I got nervous for nothing, didn't I?
You got nervous. You got nervous for this.
I know. So two receivers to each side. And Kobe's still out there in the shotgun. Got a low snap. He'll hand it off to just Donnell.
No.
Or is it Ty?
I didn't think it was Donnell. It's not
There's
Ty.
Ty standing right there. So we'll see who it is for sure.
It
It's
is
Dre. Dre Donnell with the carry. He'll get about 6 on the carry. Paradise. This says 50-3, but it's not 50-3, is it? I don't think so.
Not yet.
Kobe with the pass, and Ryder goes up with one hand to try to bring it in, and he does not bring it down. So
I don't know if he just had lost that in the light or something.
I don't know what happened.
Kind of looked like he thought it was going to be there before it actually got there.
So that one goes incomplete, and it'll bring up 3rd down and 3 with 1:18 to play. Donnell with the carry, trying to get the first down, and does. Straight up the middle, inside Paradise territory to the 43-yard line. 1st down and 10 for the Jackrabbits. That's the biggest play of the night for the Jackrabbits, and Dre's not getting up. He's been already nicked up once.
It was a 21-yard run by Donnell there.
Is that the biggest play of the Jackrabbits all night?
I would think so.
I think so, like you said. Pass or
pass or anything.
Running. Dre's had a rough night.
He has. He's played really well on the defensive side of the ball. He's slowly getting up to his knees, now feet.
He's coming out of the ball game. I don't know.
Shoulder.
Holding his left shoulder.
Yep.
Checking into the game now will be number, I don't know who's going to be at running back now. I guess Frazier will be. No, he's not going to be at running back. He's going out to the wide receiver spot. Yeah, after the slot receiver. I guess Melton's going to be back there with him. 1:05 clock running, and here comes Devin straight up the middle, and he is hit and driven back by number 14 for the Panthers. And that is Turner Edwards. Don't give him 2 yards, but only 50 seconds remaining now for the Jackrabbits. And looks like don't look like we're going to score any more points here, Brant.
Sure doesn't. I'll tell you one thing I've been really impressed with is Paradise's tackling ability. They don't let you have the 2nd and 3rd opportunities that some teams have, and they just wrap up and keep driving their legs back.
Snap back. Kobe back to throw. Still looking for a receiver. Now he's rolling to his right. He's trying to get the first down, and then he steps out of bounds. So Kobe will get the first down. Or did he? No, he stepped out of bounds before he got the first down.
No.
I guess he ruled him out of bounds at the 34-yard line. 21 seconds remaining, but he did get the clock stopped. And he's back to throw again, throws it out in a flat to Melton, and he's brought down right now. Oh, that's got to be a flag. That's got to be another flag. Number 44 is not happy out there. I think he's going to the bench too.
Yeah, I think so.
That's got to be a 15-yarder, don't it?
The pass lost yardage to the 38, lost 4 yards on the play. So that wasn't good. If you're a Panther fan, anyway. No.
He's got his helmet off over there, and they're not too happy with the young man over there on the sideline.
Imagine he doesn't want to go to the locker room.
13 seconds remaining. Jackrabbits trying to score here, but they'll hand it off to Frazier, and Frazier fumbles it backwards.
Come on.
And that will
And the clock ran out.
just epitomize the Jackrabbit game for the night. And we'll see if Drew will get to Coach Mandrell, and he will, and we'll send it down to Drew. Go ahead, Drew. Oh, what happened?
Where we at next week? Y'all know? Where we at next week?
What happened?
At Lynchburg?
I didn't hear any of that.
Nothing.
See if Drew put. Drew, we didn't hear much of that. Kind of tell us what Coach Mandrell had to say there. We didn't hear a lot of it. Thank you, Drew. Well, obviously, right, Brandon, we got a lot of things to fix. So anyway, the Jackrabbits lose here tonight, 41-3, and we'll be back. Just go ahead and run them out. We'll be back with a post-game show. You're listening to Jackrabbit Football on KNTX.
Hey, Scott. Okay, there's a little bit of barbecue left.
Okay.
Then there's some waters and chips, and this is about half.
Welcome back to Jackrabbit Stadium. Scott Weber, Brant Ferris, and Jude Weber bringing it to you here tonight on KNTX. And bad news here from Jackrabbit Stadium tonight is the Jackrabbits never got things going offensively or defensively here tonight, and they lose to the Paradise Panthers in a must-win game. We'll just go ahead and call it that, a must-win game here tonight, as they lose 41-3 to the Paradise Panthers in a game that was 14-3 at halftime. And the halftime bug continues to give us all kinds of fits, and tonight was by far not another game that got away from us in the second half. And I don't know what's going on at halftime, but I don't know if we only want to play a half a game or what, but it come back to bite us again here tonight, and the Jackrabbits lose 41-3, and the stats are going to show you exactly the same as the score here tonight.
Well, they sure are. And let's look at the game stats for the Panthers. They had 24 first downs tonight. 24 first downs. 24. They ran the ball 48 times for 350 yards. They were 3 of 5 through the air for 94 yards. 444 total yards of offense for the Paradise Panthers. They did throw one touchdown pass. No turnovers for the Panthers. They did have 8 penalties for 90 yards. 5 of 8 on third down conversions, and 1 of 2 on fourth down. For the game for the Jackrabbits, 10 first downs on the night. They ran the ball 27 times for 67 yards. They were 13 of 23 through the air, 85 yards in the air for a total offense for the Jackrabbits of 152 yards. They as well had no turnovers on the night, 5 penalties for 45 yards, 3 of 17 on third down conversion, 2 of 5 on fourth down, and they did make their only field goal attempt. Individual leaders for each team. Joe Gonzalez ended up as the Paradise Panthers' leading rusher, 12 carries, 123 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Trey Valentine, 17 carries, 112 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Train Cox, 11 carries for 63 yards. Cody Hughes, 2 carries for 29. Richard Johnson, 3 for 15. Carter Staten, 1 carry for 4 yards, and Anthony Cardenas, 1 carry for 2 yards. On the ground, it was tough running for the Jackrabbits tonight. Dre Darnell, 2 carries for 28 yards. Ty Harris, 11 carries for 28 yards. Devin Melton, 4 for 5. Colby Miller, 9 for 5. And Hayden Frazier carried the ball 1 time for 1 yard. Through the air for the Panthers, Trey Valentine was 3 of 5 for 95 yards and a touchdown. Catching those 3 balls, Jayton Reynolds caught 1 for 50 yards and a touchdown. Lakin Yates caught 1 for 28, and Train Cox caught 1 for 16. For the Jackrabbits, through the air, Colby Miller was 13 of 23 for 85 yards. 4 of those receptions went to Ty Harris for 27 yards. Brody Armstrong caught 3 for 24. Alan Miranda caught 2 for 22. Ryder Ritchie caught 2 for 6, and Devin Melton caught 2 for 6. So the stats, 444 to 152 is just as bad as 41-3.
It sure is. And for a game that we needed and we had to have, and to come out and lay an egg like that, Brent, to say the least, I guess. I mean, that's very disappointing.
Very disappointing, and I know Paradise had some really tough offense. I mean, like I say, it wasn't flashy, it wasn't fancy, but man, it is tough to prepare for. It's an assignment football offense that you've got to really make sure you pay attention to your assignment and take care of your job. And the Jackrabbit defense didn't get it done tonight.
Well, they sure didn't. And when you lose 41-3, there's not a lot of things to take positive away from that. And
neither side.
And the coaches are going to have to do it and try to get something going for next week and run down some area scores for you, and that will show you how much that they have to get ready to play next week. As Whitesboro Bearcats defeated the Pilot Point Bearcats here tonight, or not here tonight, but over in Pilot Point, 24-6, as they went on the road, right down the road, and beat them 24-6. And we go to Whitesboro next week, and we'll be on that beautiful press box, on top of the beautiful press box next week with that 1920 speaker right there beside us. And it should blow us out. Hopefully it's about 90 degrees next Friday. Paradise, of course, beat us 41-3 tonight. Boyd beat Peaster 46-6, and Brock is in the process of defeating Ponder 56-19 right now with a minute left to play. And you have some other area scores there.
Yeah, I already told you about Jacksboro defeating Dublin 47-7, Windthorst beating Munster 18-7, St. Joe beating Newcastle 56-0, Holiday beating Callisburg 49-7, Cityview winning by forfeit to Valley View 15-0, and then Henrietta beating Nocona 57-6.
Oh, that's a herder. Gainesville beat Burkmanette 49-29. Springtown beat Hershey 41-22. Any others real close? Bryson beat Perrin 58-49. St. Joe defeated Newcastle 56-0. St. Joe got a good team this year. Another one around here close. Lindsay defeating Alvord 35-7. And Argyle only defeating Ranchview tonight 77-7.
Oh, Graham beat Iowa Park 45-21.
Ooh, Graham's
That
good.
was a shocker there. I think Iowa Park ranked 8th in 4A.
So anyway, the Jackrabbits do lose here tonight 41-3, and Drew and I will be here for the 5th and 6th grade Super Bowl championship here at Jackrabbit Stadium, as the Richie boys will lead the young Jackrabbits out on the field against Alvord tomorrow, and man, that'll be fun to do here at Jackrabbit Stadium around 7:20, 7:15, somewhere like that tomorrow. And
hope there's a pregame show.
Oh yeah, there'll be all kinds of good stuff going on up here in the press box, and if you can find it, I know Munster and I believe
I don't know who they're playing.
Alvord, I believe. I think maybe right before us or something, but they're playing. No, they're playing Boyd. Munster and Boyd. They sure are. Munster and Boyd are playing here, and they'll be live streamed. I'm not sure what the address or anything is or whatever, where you can find them, but anyway, they'll be on the air as well before us. I believe their game starts around 6 or 6:15, something like that. But if you can, join us tomorrow, and should be fun around 7:30 tomorrow night on the air as the 5th and 6th grade Jackrabbits take on the Alvord Bulldogs, and Coach Barron may have a son on that team.
They sure might.
So that'll be some fun here at Jackrabbit Stadium here tomorrow night. But the Jackrabbits do lose here tonight 41-3 to fall to 3-4 on the season and 1-3 on the district season. And as we said, we'll be from Whitesboro next week. At least there's a Whataburger in Whitesboro next week. So
no spicy chicken sandwich, Drew.
No.
Takes too long.
Yeah, it does. So we found that out last week. Like 2 weeks ago we were over there. So anyway, we would have been home about 11 o'clock, but we made it home at 12:30 after we had to wait for Drew's spicy chicken sandwich. But the Jackrabbits do lose here tonight, 41-3, and I've already put my sponsors up for some reason, so I don't know why. Why did I do that, Brent?
I don't know. You're still worried about 41-3.
I know. It made me mad.
Yeah.
So we'd like to thank all our sponsors tonight for the Corey Mandrell intro, and the coach's interview tonight was Caswell Brothers Auto. Pre-game intro was Sweet Boy Sid Tyner, as our in-game sponsors were Jacksboro National Bank, Wise Electric, Patterson's of Bowie, Graham Livestock, Lone Star Backhoe and Septic, Legend Bank, Tim Wynn State Farm, Barron Brothers, Twisted Oaks Golf Club, Advanced Rehab, Bowie Pharmacy, Hilltop Tire, Ledbetter Realty, Mayfield Webbing, Farmers Insurance, Joseph Delgado, and Derby Gas, Lipscomb Auto Center, Wellington State Bank, Ward's Auto, and sponsoring our award-winning post-game show, Barthold Tire. And thanks to Chad Duval for all the barbecue and all the calls, and Steve Shaw for all the calls, and thanks to
Coach Clark making sure we get online, and our in-game sponsor, Bowie News.
Thanks to Jess back in the station. Thanks to our families for allowing us to do this, and as always, thanks to the Henderson family. Surely better days ahead for the Jackrabbits, as the Jackrabbits lose here tonight 41-3 to the Paradise Panthers. Until tomorrow night from Jackrabbit Stadium here with the 5th and 6th graders and their Super Bowl. Until then, and if not until Friday night with the Jackrabbits with Whitesboro